All right, so where we at in the storyboard? How do you do this again? All right, I know it's late, y'all. Let's try and get some gaming in. We're about to head out with Jesse. Let me
saying they're gonna step up.
Is it true that you'll take on any
I hope you will continue to help me gather vital information for my research.
Auto cure. 3 times per battle, 2 times per battle.
I look forward to receiving all of your future battle intel submissions.
Great job. We're our only hope.
Thank you. That hound had us scared half to death. Wipe them all out for us.
Let's go do a little tune-up. So I think we're about to fight Roche.
Easy. Get ready. Shit.
Oh yeah, there's the quick.
Enough.
That triple slash to that.
Was never in doubt.
Let's see.
Seriously. Best do it right.
Dodge that.
That's that. It's over. That'll do. Let's go. You're dead. All right. Enough. That's that. That it?
Got him. Okay, so we leveled up. One more set of enemies over here? Yeah.
Seriously.
quick strike.
Let's go.
Okay, so we got Roche coming up right now. Go check out Roche. Just trying to make sure that my reaction speeds are top notch. Anybody who watched that Jake Paul fight, dude got knocked out, but gotta tip your hat to guys like that who are willing to take risks, because why on earth would a YouTube boxer fight before we're heavyweight champion? It's kind of insane. So the fights are done. We're gonna be chilling. We're gonna be meeting Roche soon, and I'll do a little bit of dive into the overall lore for Roche, because a lot of times, let me just make sure the proper mic's on. Yeah, good dope. Let me test this though. Okay, so we got Roche coming up right now. Go check out. Okay, volume's working. Excellent. Excellent. Okay, let's roll with it. Jesse's still chilling out there. How's the material stacking? Fire 330. Wow, only 53? Oh, it upgraded once already. Deadly dodge. Okay, I gotta use that more.
To those roads. My husband decided to go to heard you kill those pests. Some creepy presences. People are counting. Oh, you're still in one?
So he's the rat.
Huh? Glad we no longer have a rat problem. They were saying, come on! You never know. If the planet's a living... Good job ridding us of that pest.
If you happen to spot any other strange creatures prowling the factory, the Watch would like to know.
Alright, let's stack some dubs.
You're dead. Here it comes. Nothing to it. Piece of cake. Need a light.
Okay.
Was never in doubt.
See if I could take on that Hydra thing alone.
You're dead. Let's do this. That's that. That'll do. Not bad.
Oh, it's not here. I guess it was a boss. Okay. Oh, I gotta do that deadly dodge. Practice that. Is there a way to get this better? What's this? Overlay options. Oh, cool. Oh, so you can hook up a whole camera setup. Nice. So you can do this directly from your computer, 100%. It's kind of nice. So there's a shortcut. We have to go all the way around. No, okay, we're good.
Piece of cake. Burn. Let's finish this. Need a light. Nothing to it.
If you happen to spot any other strange creatures prowling the factory, the watch would... Good job ridding us of that pest.
The way Gwen talks.
Okay, so it does get XP. Defense, magic defense, magic power. I'll take this. And I'll take this magic power also.
I think we all
More people.
our daughter deserves. You can't hide forever. Yes, enjoy yourself.
They're so good.
Don't take your eyes off it.
I've seen them around.
Thanks to the offer.
Apparently it was done by a terrorist. What's gonna happen to Midgard? That landlady moral.
The watch is saying they're gonna. Great job. You are.
Thank you. That hound had us scared half to death. Get rid of every last one.
Alright, we still got some level up. I'm gonna work on that dodge.
Easy. Not bad.
What if you get more XP by the more you use it? Or if it just goes according to battle?
Bring it. That it?
XP. Okay. Let's get a fire out here.
Easy. No escape. You're mine. That's that. Enough.
Okay, so the money's stacking.
That's that. That'll do. Nothing
Okay,
to it.
it's good to know. Oh, what was that sound? Okay, so we got the battle with Jesse coming up here, where we head to her mom's place, or her dad's place, or her friend's place. Oh, jeez.
Not bad.
And part of the biggest thing with Jesse's whole lore is, I was talking a little bit about it yesterday, but in FF7 OG, what we can see with Jessie is that she's super flirtatious. Obviously less than how much she is in this game, but we see her in the original scene where Elmira meets Cloud, or, well, Elmira meets, what the heck is her mom's name? Aerith and Ifal. Excuse me. Aerith and Ifalna at the train station. And what we see with that is that Biggs and Jesse, when Biggs comes back from the war, off the train, she like runs into his arms and hugs him like super tight. So I always thought that the whole love story was between Biggs and Jesse, which is why Biggs kind of warns us in this game. He's like, oh, be careful about Jesse. She's super flirtatious. So something to keep in mind, that she might not always be showing her true feelings and just being kind of who her character is. So let's hit the fight Roche and see exactly what's going on over there.
Don't be late.
It's hot.
It's just another job.
Tough break. They changed the times. Last train's already left. Which is why we borrowed these bikes. Need a lift to the plate?
How did you guess?
Easy. You've been acting weird. Like talking about one thing when you're obviously thinking about something else.
Yeah. And don't
I'm
get me
gonna do
started
that.
on all that pep.
All right, I'll give you that. But how did you know I wanted to head topside? Was I talking in my sleep? What else did I say?
No.
Was I talking in my sleep? So who would know if she's talking in her sleep? Obviously only somebody who's around while she's sleeping. Unless we're suggesting that she fell asleep on maybe the train that we all were on earlier on in the game.
We just figured you wanted to see your parents, that's all.
Nailed it, huh?
Yep, right on the head.
So, seeing as we don't have any family of our own, how about you let us be a part of yours for a bit? You know, spread the wealth.
Are your parents still around?
Huh? No.
Awkward.
Okay then. Guess you're all invited. Here's to awkward family reunions.
Yeah!
Okay, so we're gonna get some lore here with a new character who was brought into Final Fantasy VII, who's not in Final Fantasy VII OG. His name's Roche. He is a
Have your brand spanking new IDs?
Yes, ma'am.
Then let's lay down some rubber.
Crank that throttle!
a soldier candidate. And what that kind of tells us is that Hojo has been experimenting on a bunch of people for a long time now, right?
Yeah.
Just so you know, I'm not going plateside for the reason they think I am. Look, you saw the way the reactor went up. It was huge, right?
Because of all the Mako. Isn't that what you said?
Yeah.
Yeah, but she's
That
lying.
was wishful thinking. Deep down, I know it was my fault. I used a more powerful blasting agent than the directions called for. It had nothing to do with the Mako.
Let's say you're right. So what?
I'm planning on using a weaker blasting agent this time. But, since I can't get in touch with my supplier, our only option is to loot a warehouse owned by Shinra.
Shinra. Good luck with that.
With your help, we won't need luck.
Oh yeah, so there'll be some part here I could talk about before Crisis stuff.
Ready?
Coming up with the original Avalanche, down with Shinra. Yeah, how do you play the spinning slash? Oh, one long range.
Alright, here comes the hard part.
Yeah, bro, chill out.
The fake IDs may have held up, but from this point on, if we get pinged by a scan...
They'll come for
Accelerate,
us.
break, guard,
Yeah, what he said.
long range. Attack,
Just
attack,
like
left.
that?
No need
Cool.
to worry. They've got Cloud, remember? Hey, you do know how to drive, right?
Soldiers get mandatory training.
Well then, you gonna take my breath away? Make my head spin with your amazing skills?
Don't
Okay,
blame
sir.
me if you get sick.
Oh wow, they definitely upped the pressure sensitivity on the back of this.
We've got company!
Someone's having fun.
How can I not? Pursued by villains, a young couple thrust together by fate race through the neon street night.
Get off.
Not much of a challenge, huh? Oh, my hero!
Streets of legal force?
What, so you just pull over if they ask
Oh, one?
nicely?
Got a point.
See?
This long range attack.
Back down.
Oh, dude, pop.
Pay more attention, Cloud!
These things can't take too much damage.
Okay. Guard.
The cold-eyed
Okay,
mercenary's
cool.
heart suddenly begun to
Accelerate and guard. No.
I won't forget. Wait, is it just me or did we slow down?
Just you.
I am loving this!
Laura!
I think we've bitten off more than we can chew! What do we do?
Shut up. I suppose you had it coming.
Bro cannot aim at all.
Feeling it, huh?
I'm excited. What's up with these guys? Oh, they drop grenades, I think, right?
AT's here.
I'll make the sound of that.
We're not screwed, are we? Cloud, we need help! Please!
Come on, buddy. Chill out.
I think my heart just skipped a beat.
Oh, I missed that jump.
Wow, Cloud, you really are good at this. Heads up, drones!
One thing after another.
Oh, I popped into that.
I am gunning it!
We're good. Nothing about this is good. You got me. Fair enough.
Okay, I gotta block
All
that.
right then. Do your thing. Guessing you don't need our help.
Oh, okay, cool.
That's some super secret technique?
Guess so.
Got a fancy name for it?
Of course not.
The Spinorama Slash. Yes, our boy is here.
Soldier en route. HQ saying he's less than a few minutes out. Copy. It's him? Well, we can finish this quick.
Missed.
That kind of trouble.
That's bad, man.
Now you're just spoiling it.
Hey, Cloud! Use some help here!
Save me!
Bro, y'all can't shoot? Oh, I ran into that hard.
That's an ex-soldier for you. Next to him, we look like kids on trikes.
You're damn right you do.
You're part of that we too, you know.
We made it! Woo! Top side!
Keep going till we hit the station?
No, head straight for the warehouse. Aww. Our magical ride is almost at an end.
Why are you
Not yet.
talking like we're not here?
Because you're not.
Clearly we are.
Not over yet. Little help!
Shouldn't have used that there.
We should keep our distance to be safe,
We have to save them.
How does the long range attack work? I can't figure it out.
Break off before he soaks. Copy.
What's going on?
Yes. Our boy. So I think the introduction of Roche was an amazing idea. I think he's a super cool character. He's got a lot of pizzazz.
Well, hello! Too quick for the eye. You cross him, you die. Now, mind if I cut in? Woo! Splendid! I've been looking for a new dance partner. Private party, huh? That's fine. I'll settle for a race then. Just one.
You talking to me?
I most certainly am.
Then no.
So terribly sorry. Report skills reach my ears, sluggish and slow as they are.
What's this place deal?
The lady's curiosity has been piqued. My name is Rose, but you may address me by the more accurate appellation, Speed Demon.
Heard that, huh?
My ears are attuned to the feminine voice.
Save the fun.
Yes, yes, this is the contest I've been waiting for. What for? Oh, that's enough! Need to recharge? Bring it. Really? Give us a smile. Come on. Look more dancing if you did.
Good block that. Alright. Yes, buddy. Too slow.
Careful, Cloud!
I cannot catch him.
What is he up to now?
Not bad. You have rum and an abiding affection for your mouth. But one cannot simply ride one bike. Nay, one must unlock its true potential. Become one with the machine. Like this.
Ooh, that's gonna hit me.
Fiery gift for you. What a wonderful gift you've given to me. Embrace your emotions.
It's gonna hit.
Report to the world. How the fire rages.
Had enough?
Don't be absurd. As if I could ever grow tired of your company. Not Naughty, naughty!
So remember that scene, because it's a scene that I talk about a lot, where soldiers cannot die by bullets. So I know people think that Zack was shot down by Shinra soldiers. No. Things like that cannot happen. So in this scene, we see exactly one of those instances where, look at them. They're point blank range. Jesse tries to shoot uh, Roche with kind of an automatic handgun, and he just blocks it, dodges it, whatever you want to call it. But you cannot kill soldiers with bullets. Established here once again, even though people try to deny it. We see Cloud in Rebirth dodging a whole bunch of bullets when he's fighting the Shinra troops at Gongaga Reactor. We see a whole bunch of other instances, and when they'll come up, I'll kind of talk about them a little bit. But soldiers cannot die by bullets.
Until one of our flames is forever extinguished, our dance will never end! Going for me! Room! Oh, ho, ho! Come on, let's push it past the red line!
Jesse, take over.
Huh?
He does not move in Advent Children.
Well, well, well. I do believe this round is yours.
When he's fighting Kadaj Lazenyazu
Maybe next time we can keep it just between the two of us.
Maybe.
at the Forgotten Capital.
Until we meet again, my friend!
We did it!
Go team!
Don't get too excited. Reinforcements are hot on our trail.
That gun that Biggs has looks like the gun from Destiny 2. I forget what it's called, but it's like a shelled gun, and it was super powerful. Had poison range on it. They had to nerf it like
You
crazy.
passed the test.
What test?
Driving.
Did more than just pass.
Not really. You made it by the skin of your teeth, if we're being honest.
Whatever.
I bet you held back because I was with you.
Didn't want you to fall.
So now I'm too weak to stay on a bike? Huh? Huh?
Just hold on tight, will you? What?
I might be falling after all. Psych?
Cloud's earrings in the new game are way better. The Fenrir
Look
earrings.
at that. That's the end of the ride.
That's what I was going to talk about. Like, for me, Cloud became a gangster in Dirge and in Advent Children once he gets the costume switch and he starts wearing that sleeve and the goggles. Super biz Chad.
We'll go on foot from here. Don't want to draw too much attention to ourselves.
Hey, did these things leave a mark?
They got you pretty good.
Oh, and I'm running on fumes.
Don't worry. We'll top you up soon enough. Now let's roll.
Alright, probably a chest somewhere here.
Hey, stick with
Oh,
us.
guess
We're
not.
done.
So also we have to take into account a little bit of this scene, this entirety of the scene. Because we get to find out that although Avalanche wants to destroy Shinra,
Residential areas just beyond this gate. Mind doing the honors?
it's like I was saying, although we want to destroy Shinra, we have to kind of keep into account that Jessie is, her parents work for Shinra, and she likely blames them for what happened to her dad. But oftentimes you'll see this kind of story arc where somebody who's wealthy and does very good for themselves decides to live an alternative life in the slums and all this other stuff, getting into planetology, things she doesn't really have to do. She could just live on the top Fate side, and get her education up there, live a decent life. But she's very eclectic, where she has her own kind of ideas about working at the Golden Saucer and becoming a superstar and all that stuff. So obviously her parents support her, let her leave, unhappy, but let her leave and kind of do her own thing, which any kind of supporting parent would do. But Jessie always confused me about that part of her that we learn in this game, especially from her parents' side, because it's like, why would she choose to join Avalanche when it looks like she has everything around her? But a lot of times people who are in the scenario themselves, it's like you have everything, but you feel empty, or you feel kind of hollow. And it reminds me of this show that my girl started making me watch called Peaky Blinders. There's the main character, Thomas Shelby. He's kind of dating two girls, and they run into each other at a racetrack. And they're both kind of discuss like, oh, like why are you after Thomas Shelby? Because one girl has like a really perfect like FBI agent, whatever, or British intel, and the other girl is just like a super rich, inherited from when her husband passed away. And she's like, why would you go after somebody like Thomas Shelby, who's a criminal and this and that, here, war veteran? And she's like, the same reason as you are, because you want to feel alive. So I think that's kind of the same kind of reason why Jessie's part of Avalanche. It's like she wants to feel alive, because a lot of times when you're living a affluent lifestyle, you could feel very dull by your surroundings, which is why a lot of the upper class people, LA, whatever, kind of try to bring the rap culture, or were synonymous with popularizing the rap culture, popularizing drugs and all that stuff. It wasn't, well, I guess it was the hoods and all that stuff, but a lot of it popularized in rich, affluent neighborhoods.
Here we are, the employee housing district, where they put you when your parents worked for Shinra. While their reactors were slowly killing the planet, we were living the good life.
And I'm not completely sold. Obviously, I have an alternative view to a lot of people on what exactly is happening with... Yeah, let me shoot some hoops, bro. Can I pick this up? Oh, okay, just kick it. That sucks. See, like, small things like this. Like, imagine Cloud going up here and just dunking it. Or, like, you rack your sword next to the bike and you get to just shoot some hoops. Like, that'd be a fun little mini-game, side whatever. No chests. Also, I wish they would have made, like, this game more, no, I won't be able to go this far.
Quit screwing around.
I wish it would have added, like, missable chests that actually have decent weapons in it. Like in Final Fantasy OG, like some of the stuff, like if you go and run around, you cannot go back. And I wish this game would have a little bit more of that. Like all this searching that I'm doing right now, it's probably gonna not bear any fruit, but yeah, because we walked down here after. Nothing here.
Figures.
And the
Still leave
cats.
the lights on every night. For the girl who only comes home once every other blue moon. Mom's an old-fashioned type like that.
Think she'll make us pizza? Her Midgar special?
She's quite the cook. Quick to whip up finger-licking food, even if you...
Like, what's the whole point of all this stuff that's here? Oh, President Shinra, what's this say? Business magazine. Gain upgraded car from old one to new one. Cool. Man, you imagine living here? Top side. Oh, there's no moon? Maybe it's directly above me. The steel sky. I miss it.
Okay, let's head in. Cloud, you know what to do. Why don't you wait around the corner over there?
Okay.
It's a shame you won't get to try the Midgar special. You would have really liked it.
Errand boy. Oh, there's the moon. One's made of
With
cheese.
your help, we won't need luck. You'll take on just about any job, right? Well, I need you to rob my house. Think you can do that for me? Go Go in through the back door when the coast is clear. The signal will be obvious.
Once the lights come on, it's go time. Time to go.
Like they're not hearing all this. Must be the cats, Larry. What even is that? A tricycle? Scooter? Tricycle there.
Inside, you'll find a room with 2 doors. Don't take the one in front of you. You want the room on the right. That's where you'll find it.
Let me just... How do I... Better one's a system. Brightness. So to max that. Okay, cool.
Sorry about dropping in like this again. This will always be your home. So, how's practice going? It's going. You get so fixated, lose sight of things. That's
Oh, they
why
still
I'm
think
glad
that
you've
she's
got a rock
out.
like Biggs.
Always there, taking up space.
Hey.
Raised on praise, I see.
So that's where she gets it from.
The legendary Midgar special. Fantastic as always.
Purse,
Bizarre.
jacket,
I always keep enough
chandelier.
ingredients on hand to make extra just for you.
Photo albums, looks like maybe.
I feel like I'm part of the family.
Ashtray.
Yeah, like the dog.
Like a dog. Y'all remember? Yo, why does she have so many purses? It's crazy.
Don't mind if I do.
Rain jacket, purse, lunch bag, umbrella, purse,
This is
fresh boots,
amazing.
purse. Oh, Le Chapeau hat, and some IKEA baskets on top.
It's hot.
Okay.
We'll be chatting Mom up in the kitchen, so don't even bother being quiet. There's no way she'll ever hear you. Dad'll be in there, but it's okay. I need you to grab his Shinra ID card. And yeah, I know I should do it myself, but... but I honestly don't think I'm up to it. Just do this for me, okay?
So Jesse's dad has a interesting story, and it's an interesting tie into the whole Mako poisoning thing. So we can see clearly that their parents are happily married. Right there, photo right there. Camera, jukebox. Wheelchair. Does this look familiar? Mako poisoning.
What's this?
Mako poisoning. Wheelchair. Mako poisoning. Wheelchair. Mako poisoning. Wheelchair. Maybe Cloud should sit in it. Give you guys the clue that I'm trying to drop.
Dear Mom and Dad, sorry for not getting in touch sooner, but I'm working at the Gold Saucer as an actress now. It wasn't easy, and I had a lot of help from people along the way. But I managed to land a starring role. Enclosed are 2 tickets to my play. Looking forward to seeing you both there.
Jessie Raspberry as the princess?
So I guess we know who was supposed to be the star in Loveless. Oh, look at her mom. Or is that Jessie? Oh, it might be Jessie. Oh, it's cute. Actress. That's cool. Her and her mom chilling, reading a book. It's a nice picture.
Jessie.
Yeah. But the interesting thing about the whole Mako poisoning and the wheelchair is that we find out in this scene, I think it's coming up next, of how her dad got sick, and he was exposed to Mako poisoning for 1 day. And he was wearing this Mako suit, right? He had essentially an entire hazmat suit. And he passed out of the reactor. And because of that 1 day or a couple of hours passed out with the Mako fumes, he is essentially a vegetable. Like, doesn't even look like he has arms or feet. I'm not saying he doesn't, but just like, where are your feet, bro? And he's a complete vegetable. And obviously we have the cleaning pan over here, which is showing that the mother obviously takes care of him. Medications, Kleenex, disinfectant down there, or Centrum, to make sure he's getting his vitamins. But we have to kind of compare. This is our only scene where we have somebody else who's affected with a large amount of Mako poisoning, or Mako poisoning exposure, similar to how Cloud was, and the result of it. And I know people can say, oh, well, Cloud was infused with Jenova cells also, that's why he's able to fight them back. I mean, maybe that's one of the reasons. But that's also assuming that Cloud that we're playing with in this game and in the other game is awake. And I know a lot of people are apprehensive to the idea that Cloud is in a dream or all that stuff, but for me, it doesn't make sense how he was able to get up and walk only after a couple of days, unless they expand the story, which would be sick if they expanded the story about kind of like Last Order. If they showed us that scene, maybe at the start of the new game to show us, okay, we're playing through Last Order kind of sequence, which is Cloud's escape from Nibelheim, which would be cool. But I think we're probably too far deep into the game to give us that kind of flashback. But it would be cool to play with Zack for a little bit longer. Obviously, he's one of my favorite characters. And, okay, where's this guy's freaking keycard in a suit? Yeah.
My dad. He was a maintenance supervisor at the reactor.
Thanks.
So essentially what we see her dad as right now, this is the vegetative state that we see Cloud in Zack's world, whatever, Terrier timeline. And when you're kind of looking at these two situations, is this dad having an entire dream of an entire world? Is he having a coma where he's not really having a dream? Because a lot of people, when they wake up from their coma, they're like, I didn't dream at all. So that's kind of the view you have to, at least for me, that I questions that I feel like need answers. Because to me, this guy right here is Cloud right here in the wheelchair in Rebirth, ever since Zack left them at the rock. And when Zack left them at the rock and we see a white flash when he lifts up his hand towards Zack, for me, that's the white flash is symbolic. Because a lot of times when we have flash forwards or scenes where Cloud kind of snaps in and out of reality, there's that white flash. Different a little bit than the Jenova flash. It has a little bit of kind of like old static radio when Cloud is doing his thing, but just things that I like to keep in mind whenever I'm kind of trying to dissect what's going on in the game. So let me just check one thing. Let me just make sure that when I'm talking about certain things. Okay, nice. You can hear me pretty clear. That's it. They're done eating. No Easter eggs. Can head out. Another umbrella. Jeez, how many umbrellas these guys need? Rihanna would get jealous.
Please, take more.
Another umbrella? 3 umbrellas for one person. And who leaves an umbrella outside?
Mission accomplished.
When are you going to give up on the gold saucer? How long has it been since you even performed?
A lot of people really rely on Jesse.
As a stagehand, though, right?
More Beagle chips.
You can be
So
one
if
of
you
us
follow the whole
anywhere.
timeline stuff.
So why not come home and get a job
Showing
at
us
the Sector
Beagle.
A theater?
We're still in Beagle. And what are your realities? I'll say it after this.
You know, I'd really love to stay and chat, but we gotta go.
So soon?
Yeah, well, we hadn't even planned on dropping by. But Wedge wanted some of your famous pizza.
Calendar says, oh, the calendar.
So good.
Dang, I missed that.
Sure I can't
I should've
tempt you
paused
with
it.
some more?
Maybe just a couple slices, Mrs.
Okay,
R.
look. See the U behind? That tells us the year.
Wedge! Hey, I'm doing it for you guys. You don't want me going to work
It's
on an
1:35 in the morning for them.
I'm planning on using a weaker blasting agent this time. Since I can't get in touch with my supplier, our only option is to loot a warehouse owned by Shinra. Hey there.
This it?
Now comes the hard part. I'm gonna use this to sneak into the 7-6 annex.
Okay,
All
7-6
right,
annex.
let's
So,
get to it.
likely where
Sorry,
the plates
but you're
connect.
staying outside. Only I know what to steal from where, so it's gotta be me who goes in.
So, we came all this way just to eat pizza?
You think I'd let you off that easy? You're gonna earn every slice helping Cloud. Just do the thing where you draw everyone's attention away, like you did at my parents'. What's the word again? Maybe I'm more nervous than I thought.
Diversion.
Yeah, that. Nice one, military man.
So what? Does this mean we're gonna ask some Shinra folks out to dinner?
You know damn well what she means. While you're inside, we make sure the guards are focused on the outside, yeah?
Exactly. Couldn't have put it any better. When you see a flare go up, that's your cue. Rush the front gates and make for the warehouse plaza. The more hell you raise, the more time you buy me.
You're gonna run this guy into the ground, aren't you?
How much time do you think you'll need?
Not too much. I'll be in and out. I'll send up another flare when I'm done. We rendezvous in the vacant lot up ahead.
Hold on.
Send
How
up
are we
smoke.
supposed to get back to the slums? Wait for the first train?
No, I want to be back before that. Don't worry, I have something worked out. Now, let's get this done.
Well, that diversion's not gonna create itself.
Okay, so it's
Jesse's
Biggs
dad
and
was in
Wedge.
there, right?
Yeah, that tell us, yeah.
Mako poisoning. Happened while Jesse was doing a show with the Gold Saucer. What do you care?
No. I want to hear it.
Jessie always wanted to be an actress. Worked her ass off for years. Until finally she caught a break. Top billing. Parents were thrilled. And then, right before opening night,
Her dad had an accident.
Oh, damn.
collapsed from overwork. And in the worst possible place, Mako's storage. Lay there half a day before someone found him. Been like that ever since.
So we're supposed to understand that 12 hours of exposure would make a regular human a complete vegetable in regards to their I don't want to say livelihood, but their life essentially. Let's just look at this. Vital strength, max HP, tier slot. What's the last one? Attack power. Let's go with that. Stagger effect. Use unique abilities and on staggered enemies and charge the ATP gouge 10 times. Starting a foe can greatly advance this metal. Support material. Okay, so use unique abilities on staggered enemies. First strike materia is what's earned. Stagger 15 enemy types. Okay, cool. Oh, is that with the first thrust? Which certain monsters unique skill. It says enemies to provide further intel. Completed. Oops. Okay, stagger 15 enemies. What did that say? With famous morale, battle, and that's what I'm gonna replicate similarities. Check where that is required for pushing. Okay, cool. Oh, a nice A2A boost.
Planetology. Letter to seek out Avalanche. How far we've come.
Jessie's got a theory about it. Thinks her dad's spirit is stuck now, between his body and the heart of the planet.
So that could kind of give us a major clue of when a body is infused with Mako poisoning and they're in this vegetative state. Jessie believes through her planetology research that this means that the body must be in between two worlds. What does Sephiroth continuously say throughout the entirety of Rebirth and Remake? When worlds merge, when worlds merge. So, is that talking about a physical, realistic world? To the heavenly life stream world, merging into one, and you come back into your body, which to us, the coming back to the body for Cloud would be coming back into the vegetative state that he's in the wheelchair.
We don't shut down the reactors?
Because one of the biggest tells, and a lot of people get angry at this, but in Rebirth, let's say we go with my theory that all this is happening in Cloud's dream. And it's not to say that there's no dream where you don't control kind of your whole life and stuff like that. You have to kind of think about dream world. Like the whole understanding of dreams has been expanded through different animes, different ideas, and movies. And one of the biggest kind of expansions on reality in dreams has been through the movie Inception. And in the movie Inception, we kind of learned that Cobb goes in, creates dreams, needs an architect to kind of fill the mazes to block Mal out, who's his ex-wife, who's trying to kill him or come back to life or whatever. And when he puts the main guy under the Inception, he tries to deliver a memory. The memory has to be a simple memory. You deserve your father's empire or something like that, or you should dissolve your father's empire. And when he's going to implement that change in the guy's memory, we see him go through 3 separate levels of I guess Inception. The first regular one when they're on the plane, they start on the plane. Then the next one they go to like a downtown Chicago-ish kind of place, and then they go to this ice world, and then after there's a safe inside the ice world. And only once we reach that subconscious do we then see the implementation of the dream reality. Then the guy snaps out of it once the kick comes in, and he's able to wake up, and he's like, "Oh, that was all a dream. I'm in the plane." With us knowing that there was a whole point to all of that happening where the inception was going to be taking place. And what Cobb explains to Ariadne when they're at the bookstore on the corner about the whole dreams, we're in a dream right now and everything starts exploding, is that your mind develops the subconscious idea for all of the people that are there. So when people are like, "Oh, well, it couldn't be a dream. Look at everything that's happening." It's like, no, actually, like your subconscious will fill the void of the people. So that's one of the ideas, whatever, with the whole clouds and the dream stuff. And this for me is kind of like foreshadowing parallels with my overall idea, what Biggs and Wedge are talking about right now with Jesse's dad. For me, that's like, oh, that's exactly where Cloud is right now. And eventually, once he's able to get the healing that he needs, he's going to snap out of it and come out of the wheelchair, stand up. Because I guess this is the last point I'll make about this for now, is that when we think about Cloud being in the wheelchair in Aerith's house right next to him, how does it make sense that when only Zack knows in the Terrier timeline that that's where Cloud is? How come when Aerith has her dream date with Cloud, does he wake up out of the wheelchair at Aerith's house, which is exactly where Zack left him? So there's something connecting them where he wakes up out of the chair, which is symbolic of him waking up eventually out of the other chair. But they're in 2 different kind of worlds, right? Because they're in a dream world in Aerith's mind, but how come Aerith's mind is sharing the same specifics as Zack's? Which means there is kind of an interwoven idea between the overall worlds that are being created, and if Cloud is actually stepping into or being in a world on his own.
What's so funny?
Just that I understand how you feel. Unlike most of the time.
I see.
Like when you look at Midgar from the top, it's like, man, Midgar's pretty beautiful, to be honest. Let's go, bro. Look it up. What you looking at? The moon?
Mako's the essence of life itself. of memory and hope.
Of memory and hope.
It's not something you burn in a reactor just to keep the lights on. Hell no.
And this whole idea, it's kind of a video that I have in play about Glenn and Rufus and the Magnus Materia, but there's something specific happening about an agreement that Rufus made with Glenn in Ever Crisis about a war with Shinra. And my undertone beliefs of what I'm understanding of that kind of side story is that exactly what Biggs just said about well, if we keep burning the Mako reactor, eventually we're going to run out of Mako energy. And that's kind of why Glenn and Rufus agreed to have this major war, because if we have a huge war between Wutai again and a lot of people die, where do their souls go when they die? They go into the life stream. What is Shinra using for resource and fuel for the cities that they're looking to build? Life stream, Mako. So it's like they need people to die, so they're going to create a war to force people to die to then have to use them as life stream, as a source. Which I know sounds insane, but I'll go over it a little bit more in my Magnus Materia video that's coming out with Rufus, and I am going to be posting a video on Glenn, and kind of like situating us right up until that point when Glenn comes back into quote unquote reality as a Jenova clone, because obviously he's being used. He's able to transform to Sephiroth, he's able to transform to Glenn, and when Rufus ends up shooting the Glenn kind of copy, obviously it dies into a Jenova clone, which tells us that Jenova is controlling, Jenova is using her mimic ability, Jenova is the big bad of this game. And people need to get kind of on board with understanding all that. That's why they're taking the time to develop her as a super evil being, showing her manipulation of Sephiroth in Ever Crisis, and now showing how strong she is in this game. Because in the original game, we only learn about Jenova like in Cloud's major revelation after he comes out of the live stream scene, and also when Cloud's kind of talking about her mimic ability. So there's a reason why they introduced Jenova sooner into the game. There's a reason why the Arbinger of Fate, or the Arbiter of Fate, is purple. There's a reason why Sephiroth, when he's doing things, he's purple. We learned through Ever Crisis when he grabbed the Masamune that all the purple orbs was Jenova leading him to that sword. So that sword has some sort of control over him. And my overall view for the Sephiroth Redemption arc is that eventually he is going to destroy the sword, sacrifice himself, kill Jenova with that sword to kind of break that entire cycle. But I know people are apprehensive to that overall idea.
Oh, don't tell Jessie about this little chat, okay? When she gets pissed, ooh, she gets punchy.
Well, no promises.
Be serious, Cloud. She'll beat the shit out of us.
Not my problem.
This guy.
Hey, it's the lot Jesse was talking about. We run into here when we've got what we came for.
Like, there should be chests here. Like, what's the point of, like, they spent all this time creating this entire area to not leave a chest?
I don't think you want to go that way.
There's a cool cutscene here coming up with Cloud and
wait for the signal.
It's so quiet.
Tifa when they were kids. When he looks at the vent.
Gate.
Wait, where are the guards?
So also think about this scene in terms of Avalanche. This is like a grander idea of, okay, the Avalanche cell that we're controlling, I talked a bit of it about in my previous video about Alfie, Sears, Fajito, all that stuff, how Alfie is in the books, TOTP, Tales of Two Past, whatever. And we have direct reference that brings Alfie from Before Crisis into Final Fantasy VII. And with kind of this organized Shinra military in their brown outfits, it's exact replica of how these guys look like in Before Crisis, where they yell down with Shinra. So we have to think, okay, we have commanders at the Shinra base, Annex base, between 7 and 6. Who's their leading officer that commanded them to do this? Those are the kind of ideas that I think about. Okay, well, who's actually running this mission? Is it Sears? Is it Fajito? Is it Alfie? Where exactly are we at with all of that?
Looks like someone beat us here.
And I don't think it was Jesse.
This had better not get in the way of our plans.
It won't.
Don't see anyone. What the hell happened?
Hey man, the plaza's that way.
Can't go in
Warehouses
there.
are further in. Jesse's supposed to be circling around from the back, right?
Why is there a save spot here? Like we just left from. Oh, maybe we didn't heal from the fight with Roche. Oh, there you go. Finally, chest. Guys just drinking on the job. Bottle of gin. It'd be cooler if this was kind of like a GTA where you could just definitely can't go down here. Oh, you can. Okay, cool. Training facility. 1, 2, 3. Okay, little test round. Nice.
Think you can stop me?
Enough. Is that why the thing's here?
I got your number. Too bad. That's that. Was never in doubt.
Nice. Level 2. Oh, that's it? Okay, let's see. Let's just tell me it's level 2. It's not the same thing.
Job.
Just farm XP.
Best do it right. See ya. That's that.
Yeah, this thing has a lot of HP.
Too bad.
Okay, so Sentry Ray B and C and A. They don't give you different stats for it. Oh, they hit me.
See ya. Let's go.
There should be a level 2 to this. I'll do it one more time just to see if we get anything, but looks like that's all we get.
Try to keep up.
Yeah, same thing.
Allow me.
On your stats.
That'll do. Nothing to it.
Oh, you can't farm it for money. That's it. Okay, cool. But yeah, so going into the scene, you have to kind of think like, okay, well, who's controlling this avalanche cell? And we know that in Before Crisis, there's Avalanche controlled by Elfie, who Sears then joins as second in command. There's a split between Elfie, Sears, and Fajito that happens at one of the final parts of the game. And then after we have the Avalanche cell that Barrett's a part of, but he understands that Elfie is the ultimate leader. So they give you small opportunities where they could include Elfie. Like even in just this scene, we have commands from our leader Elfie. But this also could be Glenn, Matt, and Lucia, because when we see our infiltration into the Shinra HQ near the end of this game, we can see that there's a cutscene that's actually in Rebirth that shows us when Wedge dies. When we do the Cosmo Canyon mission about Wedge and his soul in the live stream, we can see that there's a discussion between Wedge and the kid when he's sharing a sandwich, and the leader or the commander of Avalanche at that point in time, the militant group in the brown suits, he says very specifically that we have orders from Matt and Lucia about kind of this whole operation. So at least from that point, we understand that it looks like Matt and Lucia and Glenn are still operating kind of special ops, I guess, for the whole Avalanche group. But in the Avalanche group that we're taught about, Matt, Lucia, and Glenn, they're called the Shinra Resistance, the SRC Shinra Resistance Committee, which is different from Avalanche. So it's almost like they're trying to blend them the two or kind of make them synonymous with each other, but it's not completely clarified just yet. Or if somebody has a better explanation, they could kind of hook a brother up and explain it. So
No need for us to rush. Let's scout it out first.
I can handle this solo.
What? You're trying to keep us out of it now? Don't be a jackass.
We're in this together.
Don't expect me to save you.
If you need to check your gear, now's the time. Give the word when you're good to go.
You can use that vending machine over there to stock up.
I think I'm good, bro. But let's see if
Guess
this has
there's a training
anything.
center too. Could go a few rounds before the main event.
Okay, what don't I have? Oh, discounts. Let's buy some stuff. I'll take all 3 of these, and I'll take this. Whoops. Iron Bangle, already got that. Accessories. Earrings help with magic defense. Help with magic defense. I'll just buy one because you never know. One of each. Fire. Antidote. Got plenty. Man, that cost me a lot of money. I only have 200 bucks left.
I'm really hungry when I'm nervous.
Remind me, you've got summoning materia, don't you? There's no better way to deal with big groups. You'd be crazy not to equip it.
Like telling me I'm an idiot. Alright, I'll put effort in.
Got everything I need myself. Gun, spare mags. Other than that,
I just really like the dodge materia that I was trying to upgrade. Oh, okay, it takes a different slot. Cool. I thought it took up one of my slots. Nice. Aid battle. Does damage elements fire. Attack hellfire. Is that what these kind of machines are weak against?
y'all set?
Yeah, let's hit it up.
Okay, let's go over the plan one last time.
Alright, flashback
Start
time.
things off by cutting loose where everyone can see you.
And us?
We're the backup. First, we climb high enough to get a vantage point, then we go to town on them.
See, so this is a flashback. So it fades to black, goes to a flashback. It's different than a white flash. It's different than a Genova kind of static on the screen.
Hey,
So like that matters, that there's a key difference through the editing of how they want to show you those scenes.
When spring comes, I'm leaving town.
They should have got kid actors for this. They shouldn't have used Cody and Tifa's voice actor.
Should have figured.
Well, Tifa's voice actor is pretty good.
But
I'm not
like them.
But I'm not like them.
I'm not going just to look for work.
I'm going to be a soldier, just like
I'm going to be a
Sephiroth,
soldier.
the great war hero.
The best of the best. Like Sephiroth.
The Great War Hero, huh? Isn't it pretty hard to become a soldier?
Yeah. So I won't be back for a long time.
Obviously, that's his way of saying, you better miss me. Because he's not able to tell his emotions. Obviously, he's a teenager, he's a kid. Looks away, showing disinterest, but really, he's like, if you tell me to stay, I'll stay.
Guess not. Think you'll be in the papers?
I'll try.
Just
promise.
promise me one thing.
Promise
When
is
we're
the
older
key.
and you're a famous soldier, if I'm ever trapped or in trouble, promise you'll come and save me.
So remember that line, not just because of the overall promise and the Nibelheim reactor, but because Tifa doesn't remember that that cloud was at the Nibelheim reactor. She'll make reference to this exact scene. Promise to come save me when I'm trapped, when they're at the bar the next time once we're done this little side mission.
Huh?
That's what heroes do. They save people. Please? Just once. Come on, promise me.
And this is the promise of Cloud's essential foundation. Cloud's promise to Tifa to get stronger, which was what Sephiroth's using to manipulate Cloud to get stronger. In a sense, kind of doesn't really make a whole bunch of sense because when you think about it, Cloud people always argue that Sephiroth is just trying to manipulate Cloud. Sephiroth is just trying to manipulate Cloud. No, Jenova is trying to manipulate Cloud to get Cloud to the reunion. That's the real thing. Jenova is trying to manipulate. Jenova doesn't need in the original game at the Temple of the Ancients. Cloud tells us verbatim, Sephiroth would just use one of his flunkies to get the black materia. They don't need us. Those lives mean nothing to him. So I never understood the argument that people make about the original game about, oh, well, Sephiroth needs Cloud to get the black materia. No. Cloud tells us himself that Sephiroth would just use one of the black robe men to get the black materia. Obviously, they made changes to that in Rebirth, where when we see Sung dead, he says the keystone, only an ancient can open it. So that clearly changes the overall dynamic of the game. But in this scene, Cloud's promise to Tifa is because when they were younger, roughly around this time actually, Tifa ran to the bridge after her mom passed away and died, and Cloud follows her. Obviously in love, he likes her. He's trying to follow her. He's the only friend when you watch the old school scene on the OG that actually keeps falling. Like some of her friends slowly fall off because they get scared, obviously, because Mount Nebo's a terrifying place. Why would you climb a mountain like that as a kid? And he moves and follows her, and then the bridge collapses, and then all of her friends who fell behind, at least in TOTP, the way they explain it, is that they blame Cloud. They're like, no, Cloud egged her on. Cloud egged her on. And that's kind of a scene that they never really talked about in the original game, something that they wrote in TOTP, and then after they brought into Rebirth when when Cloud attacks Tifa and she falls into the Mako stream at the Gingaga reactor. And it's a direct quote from the book TOTP that they brought out that is not in the original. The reason they made this game and this series of 4 parts of a game, yes, 1, 2, 3, 4, there is going to be another DLC. Just trust me on it. I talked about it for about a year and a half now. And Hamaguchi came out a couple months ago and said, yeah, well, we might think about a DLC, obviously. They have to recoup all the money because apparently they didn't make that much money in the overall sales, even though the game got amazing reviews and I loved the game and stuff like that. So we have to kind of think about the overall idea of the promise that Cloud made and the elements of that promise and how Sephiroth is using to exploit that to kind of hinder Cloud's overall psychosis. And when we kind of understand that part of it, it only makes sense that Jenova would be instrumentally reaching into Cloud's subconscious to tell him, you're not good enough, you're not strong enough, egging him on from the scene where he wasn't able to save Tifa at the Nibelheim Bridge fall collapse, whatever. And when we kind of think about that scene a little bit more, what we can kind of realize is that, one, Cloud's promise to Tifa, he believes he completed it. She obviously was unconscious and lost her memory and all that kind of stuff that happened. And I know I'm kind of mixing or merging 2 scenes at once, so I'm hoping you're kind of following along. But when Tifa wakes up from the coma, they tell her, all the kids say it was Cloud. Cloud doesn't kind of say it wasn't me because he likes her. If Cloud would have said, hey, you know what? It was Tifa's idea for us to go up on the hill because she said she wanted to see if she could speak to her mom. He knows that her dad would be like, Tifa, why would you do this? And punish her. So Cloud, as a freaking lover boy of this girl since a kid, he's like, I'll take the blame on her. Like Akon in the song, you could put the blame on me. That's Cloud, bro. So I dig Cloud for a lot of reasons, not for the same reasons that a lot of other people like him. And I talk about all the time that like Cloud never really got super, super cool until he got into the Dirge of Cerberus when he had the outfit switch. And Advent Children, for me, he's super freaking badass. But yeah, and I probably wanted to talk about something else, but it's slipping my mind right now. Oh yeah, Sephiroth manipulating Cloud and Sephiroth using. Just think about the idea. We see Sephiroth in the early Midgar way sooner than we see him in the original game. We only see Sephiroth at Shinra HQ, but in this game, we see him after the first Mako reactor being destroyed. And Sephiroth comes to Cloud and he taunts him about the memory that haunts Cloud the most, the reason why he joined Soldier, the reason why he wants to protect Tifa. He says, "You're not even strong enough to save yourself," which he knows is Cloud's initial idea of what he wants to do to eventually be able to protect Tifa. And he brings it up again when we're going to be walking from Midgar over to Air South when Marlene is staying over there after the platefall. You'll see Sephiroth will walk through, only Cloud will see him, and Sephiroth will taunt him again about the exact same thing. Isn't your whole goal to be strong enough? Isn't that what you promised that you would do? So keep in mind that kind of Sephiroth taunting Cloud about strength, but also in the back of your mind, think about the overarching idea, which is why I say it doesn't really make sense. Like, why would Sephiroth taunt Cloud to get stronger, knowing that if Cloud gets stronger, he's going to defeat Sephiroth, quote unquote, defeat Sephiroth, because obviously Sephiroth can't be defeated, man. He's the GOAT. Well, he's not the GOAT. ANGEAL's the GOAT, but Sephiroth is up there.
Fine. I promise.
The night sky, do you remember it? My dress, do you remember it? Tifa in the live stream scene with Cloud. So jokes. Cloud, I'll help you find the real you. Look at this guy, he's clearly hurt.
Having second thoughts.
Oh yeah, okay, there you go, perfect, excellent. I didn't know it flashed here.
Going to make a difference, but not like this.
So just know he's thinking about the promise. If I ever need help, Tifa's going to mention it here. If I ever needed help, you promised you would come to save me. Clearly showing us that she does not have the recollection of the Nibelheim reactor.
I feel trapped.
I feel trapped. If I'm ever trapped or in danger, promise me you'll come save me. Okay. See, look at him. Look at his facial reaction. He's remembering the scene. He's sad. He's questioning. Like this is that's why I say when I play the game, I don't play it like most people. I'm like looking at his eyebrows, looking at his hairs, looking at his eyes, looking at his body language to kind of come up with my like, okay, what is Cloud's whole deal? And sorry guys to hold you guys up. You're like, yo, dude, play the damn game. Stop talking. But you know, it'd be like that sometimes. Dude had a whole freaking.
That's the signal.
All right, signal. Let's go, Roche.
All
What you got?
according to plan.
Isn't there one more box back here?
Right.
Yeah.
I remember something being over there. All right, so let's mess Roche up. And what? That's how these guys got in? That's where there's sneak attack? Yo, let me get in that way. I never realized that. I probably ran through here too quickly the first playthrough.
I don't see any intruders.
I'm about to wreck these guys with fire.
Maybe they went home.
So we have to remember the scene, right? They have just been previously attacked by Avalanche Main.
Hey, over there.
So the doors open already when Cloud got there. That's not because Jesse opened the door. That's because Avalanche is already in there and messing around. Same thing I talked about with Roche and Jesse. Soldiers cannot die from bullets. Here's an exact scene of just that idea. So I say that just to reference. This is to show you Zack did not die from soldier bullets. Impossible. Impossible. No matter how many people are there. Impossible. In last thing I'll say, sorry. In Last Order, we see Zack dodge hundreds of bullets. They're coming to him in slow motion. He's doing friggin' cartwheels and backflips without even a sword. So like let's throw out that idea already, guys. And no, I don't want to hear the whole Last Order isn't canon idea, which is something that all the trusted devs people eventually said, let's not trust the devs and let's complain and complain and complain until they decide that it's not canon. And I get it. Cloud never talked to Tifa. I get it. But the things that we lost from that movie about the letters in the sealed package, about the Turks that are from before Crisis that they were looking to include likely in this game until people complain so much. It's like we actually lost out on like probably 80% of the lore that they were looking to add into the overall Final Fantasy VII kind of compilation. But you know, the fandom at Final Fantasy VII, you know exactly what it's like. People like what they like, they don't like what they don't like, and they're a very they're not afraid to speak their mind. Yeah, that guy's dead.
Give up?
Kill the bastard!
Bro, you got no chance.
Damn it! Send backup! They have a sniper! Get him first! Best do it right.
Very nice, got that. That was a sniper. Switch up slashing. Can I slay this guy? Oh, he's dead. Lovable. Oh, you can take it. Wow, that's way too powerful. Yes, nobody knows what's poppin', brother. Yeah, I actually found out that I could connect my DJI mic to directly to the PlayStation, put the receptor in, and it should sound a lot better than it did yesterday. I'm not speaking directly from the headset. I'm just not sure it's loud enough. So, hope it is. If it isn't, feel free to complain in the chat, and I'll try to read it and fix whatever I can on my end. Oh, nice. Okay, nice. SS material improved. Oh, there's too many of them. You're dead, Grenadier. Ah, the big boys are coming out.
Oh, you gotta be shitting me.
Soldiers can't die from bullets. Soldiers can't die from rocket launchers.
Give me a bit more time and I got you.
Give it up!
Oh, these guys are a pain in the ass. I'll go for this guy first. Chill out, buddy. Elite. Now you can get hit with that.
No escape.
Oh, I should assess this guy. O1X? Oh, wrong one. Yeah, I didn't want to do that. Okay, I still gotta dodge these. Ah, this guy. I gotta figure out how to kill this thing. There must be an exploit because he keeps dodging all my attacks. Oh, I probably gotta block. Oh, okay, guard it. Ah, there you go. I was looking through that. Oh, blocked that. Oh, assess this guy. Oh, damn it, I missed it. Whatever. Napalm, chill out, dog. Took a potion.
Look at us amateurs, putting in the work.
Oh, nice. I think I have these assessed already. Dodge it. Let's hit that Punisher and that triple slash.
Don't worry, I've got this. Catch me if you can.
Man, people hate on Wedge. Wedge hilarious. X. Well, they're all in A.
Need a light?
Dodge that. Kill slash.
I'm gonna get him! Don't eat me! Please don't eat me!
What's focused? I want triangle. Okay, cool.
Think I ran off the pizza.
Hell of a show, man. If only the ladies loved you that much.
Jokes.
I'm glad someone's enjoying themselves.
Man, this game is pretty, man. It's old. Well, I guess I got the PS5 one I'm running through right now. But yeah. It's clean. That's where I do the effort summon, I think. Try not to use it, really.
More than you know. Look what I found. Let's give these jerks a taste of their own medicine.
Alright, let's do it. What's my health at? I'm not really trying to... I'm facing formidable enemy. I'll use this.
Alright.
Oh, I'm out of MP. Whatever.
No escape. That's it.
Try and lead them towards the mine.
Let's do this. You're done.
Oh, I gotta remember to assess these things. Super A.
Allow me.
Lightning. Braver.
So long.
Got him.
It's on now. You're mine.
Pulling with that triple. How's this guy not on the mine right there? Like,
Now that's what I call teamwork.
my HP is super low.
Stay where you are!
I'm not ready for Roche's fight. Hello, guys.
All right, assholes, show me your hands.
Man, this guy's amazing. I love Roche, man. He's such a bro. He's such a bro.
Aren't we having a wonderful time kicking the hornet's nest?
Yeah, I should have healed up. I love that sword, man. Like, people think, like, look, like, think about it. Angel uses that sword because he doesn't want to use wear, tear, and rust on the Buster sword. And look how even strong this is. Man, this is actually so badass.
You turned the key.
I also love Genesis' sword. It's very sick. All the soldier first classes have sick swords.
Fall back.
I wish we see more Genesis in the new game, man. That guy has an awesome story. Not for everybody, but whatever, man. You can't make games without like very eclectic
It's been a long
characters,
time since
man.
I fought a duel out of the saddle.
All right, let's see what you got.
For all the miles on the clock.
I'm also probably jealous that Roche because he has fresh hair and I'm baldy. What? Baldies unite.
Just as fast as I ever was.
Alright, let's test it out. My HP. Yeah, my HP. Oh, nice. He healed me? What a gangster. Oh, he took my limit breaker, though. Okay, stagger him. Okay. Got you know, gotta block that. I dodged that. Okay, I gotta block that better. Way better. Oh, I thought I blocked that. Did I block? Oh, man, friggin'. I meant to did block it.
Here it comes.
That's us.
Too bad.
Nice. Oh, fire is weakness. Man, I should just figure out him with the fire instead of this. I'm about to die. It's not good.
Steady.
Use this to heal. Then I hit him with a... I gotta block that. Jeez Louise. It's sad the finale. Yeah, they did him dirty. But who knows? He's still technically alive, right? We see him with Hojo on the helicopter escape. Oh man, one sec. I did not block that properly. Okay, so when he charges up, I gotta. Okay, there's like a half pose.
Right.
Yeah. Okay. Oh, you can't block it. Or I'm just not blocking it properly. Maybe dodge it? Okay, there you go. He's messing me up, dude. Dodge, dodge, dodge! Hit him with one of these.
Calling fire.
Open up the throat. I only have eyes for you.
Missed, buddy. Oh, double slash. Yeah, I got him with that. Yeah. No, I'm gonna get my first L. Dodge it.
Still in it.
Dodge. Ah, he got me. I need to get one more heal off. Oh, he got me with that. Should I risk it? I'm gonna risk it.
Burn.
I should have just done that from the start. Just cheese it. Damn.
Satisfied?
But yeah, nobody knows. Also, I love One. I only started watching. I started watching One Punch Man. I got super into anime over the last kind of year and a half, and I watched One Punch Man from 1, 2, and 3rd season just a couple months ago. Sick show. I'm a big fan. Never read the mangas or anything, but big fan. Or the mangas.
There are higher heights to which you and I can still soar.
But yeah, Roche has the SC tattoo on the shoulder, Sephiroth clone number. So, very interesting storyline that they're going to be doing with him. At the time of Vengeance, we see that he became a full kind of Genova clone at the Nibelheim when he gets re-injected with Genova cells. And something that I tell people all the time is that if Hojo's goal is to create an ancient that will surpass to bring them back, and he has all of Elmira's cells, because we get to know here in the scene when they're at the Tower Shinra HQ. He tells Aerith, I have your mother's cells, I dissected her, which is completely different than the original game. In the original games, Hojo asked Aerith at Cosa del Sol, hey, how's your mother doing? So they obviously changed that he killed her and he knows that she's dead in this game. And you have to think that if he's looking to create an ancient, he would have used those cells to then inject the soldier program. But he doesn't do that. He uses the Genova cells to inject the soldier program. Because my whole idea is that Hojo must have been influenced by Genova to inject Genova cells into these soldier candidates, because it goes against the science and the logical conclusion of, if I want an ancient, I would use ancient blood. And Hojo understands and knows through Professor Gas' report, when Professor Gas did the recordings with Elmira at the Icicle Inn, Hojo has seen those materials that says Genova is not an ancient. So you have to start thinking about these ideas. Well, then if Hojo knows Genova's not an ancient, why would he then keep injecting people with Genova cells expecting to make an ancient out of her? It doesn't make any sense. But people still argue it for some reason, which I'm just, I'm just not sure why. It's like, well, guys, come on, like, let's. This is actually a sick scene. It would be a sick photo. Roche in the background there. It's a sick place to pause. Professional.
We really must do this again. Until then, try not to die. I'll see you on the road, my friend.
With his fucking mullet. I need to tell you the third season has all those problems. Yeah. See, like, as a newcomer to One Punch Man, I like, and I watched them back to back to back the seasons, right? So I didn't see any real issue with like a lot of it, but I hear a lot of people who read the manga, and I guess there's a lot of fan. I'm just not part of that YouTube world or Instagram world, but a lot of like fan edits were like way better. But I saw them complaining, well, not complaining, giving their kind of criticism of the game on Twitter, and I was like, oh, did people not enjoy this? So yeah, I'm not. I didn't get the full exposure, and I haven't been waiting a whole. I guess One Punch Man has been on for a long time, but I haven't been part of like super anticipating for it to kind of happen and then after for it to kind of quote unquote flop or not. But I thought it was pretty awesome. I like the Garu guy with the freaking. I don't know how he's not dead though. Like dude's been gushing blood for nonstop. But yeah, I can't wait for Saitama to kind of just get there and friggin' punch that Lord whatever with the eyeballs out because he's super annoying. Oh, and seeing that not Prince, but that swordsman guy fight those two guys, that was sick, man. I was like, who the hell is this gallant warrior with the swords? He's like, okay, I'll try full speed now. And it's like, damn. Show me again, soldiers cannot die from bullets, even from a mech. But the biggest thing to remember from this scene is the Avalanche crew coming in. Who was commanding them? Why are they there before Jesse? What were they looking for in the plate 6 and 7 annex area here? And remember that these characters are direct copies from Before Crisis, where they have the exact same outfits, and they say "down with Shinra" every time you run into them, and they're mostly commanded by Seers in Before Crisis. In case most people haven't watched the walkthroughs or anything like that, Before Crisis is Final Fantasy VII Before Crisis, which was a mobile game in Japan, never came to North America, and it's essentially the story of the Turks going through the timeline, which is similar to this timeline, which ends at Meteor Fall, but it has a whole bunch of backstory about characters from Dirge, like Shalua. It tells you why Shulk was taken away from her sister, and they say dad was shit. No, they do an Ever Crisis though. They do an Ever Crisis. That was the big kind of like Easter egg in Ever Crisis. They don't say dad was Shinra in remake or in Rebirth, but they do say it in Ever Crisis. That would make, obviously, dude, bro, that would make my Merge the Timeline series epic if it was just like that, right? And people start being like, who's this crazy guy saying Merge the Timelines? I'm like, bro, down with Shinra, come on, get with it.
Run while you can!
Like, Wedge just met Cloud, and he's like, I'm willing to sacrifice myself for you. It's like, dude, like, take it easy. Like, take him out on a date first. These guys, here they come. Trooper, not Avalanche, Trooper.
Your team shouldn't be here.
Your team shouldn't be here. That tells you that this Avalanche cell is aware of the other Avalanche cell. So, conflicting orders from the top. Like, these are the things I think about. Why is he saying your team? Clearly showing there's two different teams, right?
Glad yours is.
Come here.
And this scene, listen to what Biggs tells Cloud.
Wedge will be fine, but you won't be if they start asking questions.
So why would Cloud not be fine if those guys start asking questions? Because Sears, Elfie, Fajito run Avalanche A. Fajito broke off Avalanche into Avalanche C, and Sears and Alfie broke off into Avalanche B. Or let's just say Alfie and Sears are Avalanche A, and Fajito is Avalanche C. Avalanche AB just want to destroy Shinra. That means that if they find out, excuse me, if they find out that Cloud, they see his eyes and they're like, whoa, this guy has Mako in his eyes. He must be with Shinra. They're not really there to ask questions. They're shoot first, ask questions later. And Biggs kind of tells us that right there through this, like, they wouldn't be cool with us partnering with you, dude. And we kind of see that same kind of dialogue happen with, man, I love this guy. What's his name? Is it not? It's not Dane. Who the fuck? What's his name? Not Bishops. Barrett's best friend. Dine. When Dine sees it's kind of the exact same parallel. Dine sees Cloud and he's like, looks at his eyes, he's like, and he's super pissed at Bear. He's like, you're partnering with Shinra? Why the hell is this guy here? And it's like, yeah, man, that's the hate these guys have for Shinra, man. Like, you cannot be associated with them. So, cool little Easter egg. You probably already knew that, but just sharing.
And who are they?
First guests to the party, another Avalanche cell. Our holier-than-thou friends from the old guard.
They're better than you. Don't be jealous.
It's always their way or the highway. Lately, they've been a real pain in the ass. Till now.
So then why are they here?
Beats me.
Beats me. We've been out since our cell got labeled too extreme. Yeah, because y'all don't follow orders. Barrett was looking. That'd be sick. Because in TOTP, Barrett's looking for Alfie. It'd be cool if they kind of had a discussion that, okay, look, your cell will stay directly in Midgard and can send us some information. We have somebody on the inside, which is obviously Mayor Domino, who's providing information and intel back to the Avalanche cell. So Avalanche, Sears, and Alfie cell. Because Fajito hasn't really turned on them yet. He does that. What did he do that? When is Zirconiate summoned again? I'm not sure if it's before. It must be before Meteor. Yeah, it is before Meteor. But I'm not sure. I'd have to check back in the game to see the exact timeline to make sense of it.
Been on the outs ever since our cell got labeled too extreme. Though they're the ones running around with mil-spec gear. Word is, they cut a deal with Wutai.
Word is they cut a deal with Wutai. What is he referencing? Important, guys. That's why we do these lore discussions. Because we just saw in Ever Crisis that Rufus made a deal with Glenn. What is Glenn supposed to do? Glenn is supposed to kind of overthrow the Wushan, and or the Weishan, however you pronounce it, and get Wutai willing to fight another war with Shinra. Why does Wutai want to fight another war with Shinra? One, Rufus wants to unseat and kill his father. That's one of the main reasons. I know, messed up kid. He's even worse in Before Crisis. Two, if Wutai is able to garner enough strength of the people, they might be able to unseat Godo's hold on the conglomerate that they have right now. Because Godo was in the war where they lost to Sephiroth, ANGEAL, and Genesis when the whole Fort Tamlin war kind of happened. But Yuffie didn't like that her father was kind of like a coward. But obviously, when you're a kid, because we see that Yuffie's a kid when that Fort Tamlin battle happens, because she does the sa and fights fights Zack and Zack pretends to lose and whatever. But we get to really see how a child growing up unaffected by the war, the daughter of the emperor or leader of the city, not understanding how many lives and deaths kind of happened that destroyed the infrastructure of Wutai. Wutai, a great nation of ancients who populated the land. Yeah, I know, guys. I know. Wutai is a land of ancients that moved north to Robio and to Igara And then after they defeated the first cell of Genova, when the meteor kind of crashed, a piece of the meteor kind of crashed down there. I know Ever Crisis canon, is it not? Is canon, bro. And then they slowly had to move back to eventually create Wutai, where the only last survivor, Cetra, was oh my gosh, I'm gonna forget his name right now. Don't do that. Oh my goodness. Who's the friggin' leader of the whole Wutaians? Oh no. Anyways, I'm forgetting it right now. But we get to learn about that whole backstory. And then we find out in Ever Crisis. So the third thing, I know I said whatever, but the third thing about the whole Wutai, why is there what does he mean? Cut a deal with Wutai? Is because Rufus cut a deal with Glenn to undermine the politics in Wutai. The Chow, yes, bro. Nightmare, you're the greatest guy ever, man. I just made a video on the Chow. Yes, the Chow is the word, the person I'm looking for. And obviously the Chow beans. How can I forget that? Man, it's late. Gotta have a smoke and dip. But I'm gonna play a little bit more. Probably just this. We'll see. But the lore kind of aspect. So this kind of reveals a little bit of what's happening with what's happening in my second kind of two-part video about Rufus and Glenn and the Magnus Materia, because the Magnus Materia is supposed to replace the huge materia from the FF7 original. And the difference is the huge materia and the Magnus Materia, they're not both placed in the same areas. The Magnus Materia are those beings, those those beings that what the fuck's in it? That Tifa fell into the pool of Mako, right? So a lot of people are speculating that those are going to turn into the weapons, and then after that's how the planet's going to release them. I don't know. I still would like to see like a cutscene of them like kind of like breaking through the ice and coming through like in 4K. But I guess if they're already in the water and they're already in kind of specific places, we could kind of see them. But there was a Magnus Materia in Rocket Town, but the one that we get in outer space, and then we go get not Omega Weapon, Omega, not Omega Bahamut, Bahamut Zero, and that's a super cool part of the lore, right? That they're kind of changing because we did typically in the original game we go to Rocket Town before we go to Temple of Ancients, but they made Sid just a fast travel guy instead of an actual character, which hopefully we get to play with Sid. Hopefully we get to play with Vincent. And hopefully we get to play with way more characters and have more kind of liberty of creating a more wholesome party. And I'm hoping obviously that they build onto a Dirge of Cerberus DLC or whatever to finish the Weiss and Nero storyline. But yeah, so don't take these words for granted. Word is they cut a deal with Wutai. Who are they? Are they Avalanche or are they the SRC? The SRC is controlled now by Glenn, Matt, Lucia, and they're kind of subverting the control over in Wutai. And we also see this same kind of Avalanche group over in Shinra HQ in Rebirth. It's a flashback scene where Wedge dies, and we do the Cosmo Cannon kind of side mission. And we see that they're controlling the attack into the Shinra HQ, which I know I'm saying a lot of stuff. This is the last thing I promise. Which we see Cloud make reference to when we're at Shinra HQ. He's like, hey, there's a lot of security here for them knowing that it's just us. But no, they know it's more than just you guys. That there's a whole other military faction that's attacking Shinra HQ that isn't part of you guys. So we jump on top of a truck and we go into the Shinra HQ and whatever, we explore and do our thing. See Sephiroth and Genova. But they actually attacked also simultaneously, which is why we see how Wedge got pushed off the bridge or whatever, got shipped out the window. R.I.P.
Promised him all the materia in Midgar, apparently. Think there's...
Who would have the ability to promise them all that materia? Must have been somebody high in power to cut a deal with them, right? Think about that.
Any truth to that?
Yeah, for sure. There's definitely truth to it.
You tell me.
Sometimes I think we're the only ones who've realized the war's over.
Yeah, okay, buddy. The war's not over. You just shot the freaking Mako cannon. I guess not yet, but...
Okay, mission complete. Let's make our way back to the lot.
Right.
Man, Nightmare, you saved me with that, bro. As if I forgot the Chow.
Looking a lot more crowded now.
I'm a noob.
Just what we need.
Let me just heal up, just in case. I'm kind of realizing that when you're in combat, like that Roche fight kind of pissed me off. Because like when you're in sequence, I guess if you press square 3 times, he does like the combo. You kind of get combo locked, where you can't just like stop the combo and dodge or block, which I wish they had. I think you can do that in Reunion. Okay, bro, let me up.
You made it! Over here!
Oh, nice. Oh my god, dude. Bro, thank you. Oh, I can't do it now. Okay. In settings. Okay, sick.
Could you have been any louder? I mean, it made my job a lot easier, but...
Man, that's sick.
Wait, where's Wedge? Wedge! That was close.
We'll go get him.
Hey, buddy. How you doing?
Man, Wedge gets too much hate, bro. He's kind of cool. I love their bandanas, man. Their crew bandanas. They should have gave Cloud one of those.
You get hit?
I guess Cloud does end up wearing a red bandana on his arm, but that's for a different reason. The geostigma.
Are we seriously doing this here? That's... wow.
You guys are the worst.
Needs a tetanus shot.
Your ass is fine. Maybe singed, but the only casualty is your underwear. This is like a bruise or a mild burn at worst.
Oof.
Now that was a gunshot.
Oh, Cloud's smiling. Okay, we said the same thing. Man, he's so self-conscious about himself.
It's not safe here.
Change the subject. Let's not talk about it.
Copy that.
Yeah.
Please remain indoors to reduce the risk of distress should we experience further malfunction.
With a little trick I've been dying to try out.
She's so skinny, she's just like sidestepping through. Imagine how much of a failed security force you have to be to not realize that these people are walking right next to you.
Can't believe HQ is
I don't want to miss this convo.
or a bad omen. They're ramping up for something.
All residents are to return to their homes and remain indoors until further notice.
Yeah, he's right, man. He's 100% right.
Someone say it was an attack.
Hey, it was a terrorist, right? There has been no attack. For your safety, please go home and remain indoors until
This lady with the
further
broom.
notice.
Hey, what are you, an idiot? Move your vehicle. I got places to be.
An emergency has been declared. All civilians are to remain indoors. Your cooperation is appreciated.
Another lady with a
We
broom.
apologize for any inconvenience or confusion caused by false notification.
Come on, I'm trying to hear some of these little side NPC convos.
Reduce the risk of distress should we experience further malfunction.
Seems like no one knows anything. Sorry. No exceptions whatsoever.
Shouldn't they arrest?
What?
Oh, it's just doing the old man shuffle.
Right, this is it. Through here and we're home free.
Where exactly are we going?
When we get there, you'll know. Now that I've got my blasting agent, we should have everything we need for our next mission.
Man, I don't like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
For your
Kung
dad's
Fu.
sake.
Reminds me of, man, what anime is that where the grandma has
Saying
a...
how he hopes to come back and try the Midgard special next time.
Really, huh? Cloud said that?
No, it's not that. It's not the anime. It's friggin' Lion King.
Isn't that right?
I know it's not a broom, but it makes me think of Rafiki with his stick. And when he whoops Simba's ass.
Okay then. Maybe I'll lend Mom a hand next time too.
That'd be awesome.
Yeah, exactly.
Super awesome.
And also, they need to make this game a little NES noob friendly. Like, dude, what even is this? Why is this right here? Like, at least make it like you have to jump this fence and it's at the edge there and you've risked left, and if you fall off, oh man. Damn. That's the slums. Sector 6, where are we up? Between Sector 6 and 7. And like, don't make it so... Like, remember old games, man, where you couldn't just like have a waypoint, oh, just follow 10 meters. It's like, no. We made the game, now just figure out and go. I kind of like that allure to games like that, where you kind of have to like problem solve.
Should be somewhere around here. Bingo. I half figured my dad got it wrong, but nope. They're here just
Man,
like
she
you
reminds
said.
me of my ex-girlfriend so bad.
Parachutes?
Huh? What do you mean half
Long time
figured?
ago, man. High school.
Pretty good odds if you ask
High
me.
school. Lion King names are funny, yeah.
This is gonna be fun.
High school sweetheart, man. When I was working to try to get my basketball scholarship, she was like, can we spend time together? I'm like, girl, I gotta go hoop.
I really appreciate you coming
When I
all
used
this
to
way
wear
with me.
freaking basketball shorts
And like I said
underneath my school
before,
uniform,
I'd be grateful
just in
if you
case
kept
someone
this between us
someone
until after
wanted
the
to play
mission.
one-on-one.
I don't want to complicate things.
Yeah, me and her were prom king and queen.
Who's ready to fly?
Me!
Hey, Cloud, you let him down gently, all right?
Yep.
She's married now. Married now, has 2 kids.
One more thing.
I'm here streaming the Final Fantasy VII Remake. Who really won, right? Your boy, holla.
Swing by my place after, so I can pay you in full.
No wink. So yeah, guys, so the whole Jesse flirting with Cloud thing, I think it's just kind of an act, and that's why Biggs kind of warns Cloud about it. And like I was saying before, is that in the original game, when Elmira discovers Aerith and Ephelna at the train station, what you realize in the backdrop is that Biggs comes out of the train where Elmira obviously is waiting for her husband, doesn't know he's or I guess he hasn't technically passed away yet. But when Biggs comes out of the train, because I'm pretty sure he would have fought in the war as some sort of infantryman. I wonder if Biggs ever worked for Shinra. I did think about it. Or did civilians get put on the front lines for the war? Maybe that's why they have beef with them as well. Anyways, Biggs comes out of the train, or maybe he was just at work. Maybe he was friggin' selling pizzas. Biggs comes off the train and Jesse's waiting for him, and she's kind of swinging around the pole, and then after runs to him, and I think Biggs picks her up and like twirls her. And ever since I saw that scene, I never understood like this new dynamic that they're trying to do, like Jesse's flirting with Cloud, or if it's just playful or whatever. Because I always thought, like, exactly like how they're partnered right now, I always thought Jesse was Biggs' girl. Ricky, friend, Simba, Lion, Mufasa. Yeah, Mufasa's a sick name, though. Mufasa.
I wish I could have done more.
Scar's a sick name.
Just got hurt.
You did enough. You took one for the team.
You thought Wedge? Yeah, right. It is pretty. Maybe if you became a Chad. Wedge is on that. We're just friends. Tip. Wedge ain't got no game, bro. Like, look at Biggs. Look at Biggs. Fresh. Nice hair. Got a little peach stubble. Look at his biceps. Works out clearly. Reliable. He's the one gliding the parachute. Come on. Wedge ain't got that kind of competition.
He's a keeper, all right.
Yeah. Together, we can take on the world.
She's such a friggin'... When I went to university, there was a bunch of kids like that. We call them drama kids. Kids who were there for like, I guess drama, really. Like acting and stuff like that. Who are just super exclamatory. I don't even think that's a word, but when they say their word, they're so like hyper, like their eyes, and just exactly like Jesse, a drama kid.
I'll head home on my own. After all, I'm only a little sore.
It's cool. We'll go together.
Aw, thanks, bro.
Cut that out.
This way.
Like, dude, hit the
Think
gym.
Jesse and Biggs made it back safe?
I guess.
It's funny. He reminds me of a guy I just saw on IG. There's a guy who got like, I don't know if you guys watch some of those barber shop videos where guys, they show up before and after. And Wedge looks exactly like him. He had a huge, the guy in the real life had a huge beard and shaved it and had like a triple chin just like this guy. And I was like, oh, dude, should have kept the beard. Yo, what's up, Chadley? Got anything for me?
I hope you will continue to help me gather vital information for my research.
Nah. Where we at? Oh, I can't even check it.
All of your future battle intel.
Oh, you said settings. Let's see if I can do that now. Battle settings? Free. Oh. I don't really want this on, to be honest. Can I just delete it? Okay, nice. Square, triangle, circle, X. Oh, that's fine. X is fine. Settings, controller, gameplay, combat controls, swap combat buttons. Also, how come I can't change this? This should be supposed to be on Japanese, man. Like, come on, I'm trying to practice. Where else would it be? What's this? Battle settings? No, I just did that. Let's take another look at this. Options, gameplay, controls. Lock on controls, lock on switching, combo targeting, fix. Okay, right there. Nice. Okay, dope. Man, I wish I would have known that sooner. I'm a parry. No, man, there's a sick anime called like Parry Everything. Watch that. I don't know if you guys watch. I don't know if you guys, the Final Fantasy crew, watches a lot of anime and stuff like that, but man, anime is where it's at. There's a, like I was saying, there's an anime called I Parry Everything, and the guy tried to join like 6 different kind of associations: the assassin crew, the magic crew, and bodybuilder, defender crew, and he failed at everything. Did I miss this guy? He's not gonna keep running. Come on, buddy. Oh, okay, sick. Okay, I might. Okay, sick. Okay, I just did sleep mode, so I'll restart today.
Well, this is Big's place. I guess he hasn't made it home yet.
Guess not.
People probably won't like it though. They'll be like, "Yo, why the hell is this in Japanese?"
He's got a habit of overthinking things.
Gotta go with the OG voice actors, man.
Outcomes till his head hurts.
Wouldn't have guessed.
And when he worries, I worry.
But yeah, but Elden Ring made me a parry legend. So if this is free and I could kind of parry everything, man, and block and kind of break through my sequence combos, that's sick. Okay, so like I was saying, there's a, I don't want this guy to talk right
This is
now.
where Jesse lives. Men are not allowed inside.
Oh, really?
Lots of pretty girls trying to make it big on stage.
Sick, yeah.
So don't hang around or
I like the English voice actors, but Glaudo probably sounds way sicker than
people
Cloud.
around here love to gossip.
They know about Jesse and Avalanche?
Nah,
Some
it's all
do.
good. They think she's an actress. Oh, and one more thing, bro. It's all a game to her. Don't fall for it.
Okay, Wedge is the one who tells us. Yeah, not Biggs.
Life's a stage and love's the play.
Yeah, exactly. But yeah, okay, so there's this anime called I Parry Everything, where the guy pretty much is like a blocking god.
Guys aren't allowed, remember?
Yeah, bro, you gotta still check the door, bro. Like, chill with that. Jump this ladder, get up top. What's up, Jesse? Miss Raspberry.
You know about the secret reactor jobs? Even people from the
apply. You have to be selected.
That sounds pretty sketchy, actually.
Like, what a random conversation to be talking about as I'm just walking by here. What secret jobs? Come on, hook a brother up. What are y'all talking about?
Try to find some live-in work on the plate tomorrow. Wish me luck.
Yeah, sure. Good luck.
Oh man, he has no idea what's about to happen to the plate. People just trying to look for jobs, look for work, improve their lives.
Hey there, Bigums, Reggie, Smalls. Brought a new friend to meet you.
Biggie Smalls.
These little guys are on guard duty today.
Biggie, Reggie, and Smalls. Notorious B.I.G.
Okay.
Thanks for seeing me home.
Really sorry about your ass.
It's all good, bro.
It's kind of weird when you call me that.
Hey, don't be scared. Deep down, he's a big softie. It's okay. It's okay. Good job, guys. Great work.
God's like,
Aw, I missed you too. Oh, Bigums, acting so tough. Hey, bro, wanna chill with me and the gang for a bit?
Who's the gang?
Dummy, who else? Bigamous Rex?
I don't know. I think it's like it's a good question, man. I think that it's a little. It's not. It's just not the same. You have to kind of look at the people who live in the slums as just people who can't really afford to live up top or don't have some sort of connections. Kind of like a hierarchy, like a social hierarchy or a social economic kind of status. Because you have to think also that Shinra is still, although they're like the big evil planet people, they still protect everybody that is within their kind of territory. So outside of the slums, there's the wastelands, there's the other areas where there's living monsters, right? And if the people don't want to be afraid of being attacked, they have to live somewhere where there's some sort of security. So although Shinra is sucking the planet dry, most people who aren't in the planetology world don't really understand that. Do the people in the slums obviously feel that there could be better political motivations to help them more social programs to help them? Like, look, there's not even a road. Like they're just walking on dirt right now. So yeah, they probably do think that, but I don't think it's really like the arc kind of the game that everybody's against Shinra that is living in the slums. But you also have to think that there's also some of the people there that likely fought in the Republic, right? Against, or the old, not the old Republic, but yeah, I think they call it the old Republic in Rebirth. The under Junon people. Like, I think you still have to remember there's still like a whole bunch of cells that fought against Shinra and didn't want Rufus and, well, President Shinra to be the lead manufacturer of weapons to then after create all this thing because eventually in Neo Midgar, like it hopefully cleans up all of this. And one of the big kind of, I guess, philosophical discussions that I kind of have when I'm talking about this game, which a lot of people are like, just talk about the game, man. Don't talk about this philosophy stuff. But I know you're a Frederick Nietzsche guy, just like me. People want to have the 21st century, modern New York City, modern Dubai, but they want to do it without going through the Middle Ages, where you got to poo in a pot. And history just doesn't work that way. You cannot have Neo Midgar without having this kind of sacrificial stage. This is kind of their version of medieval times type thing. And people think like history is just like these blobs of time, but no, history's in alignment where one day still has to lead to the next, lead to the next, and eventually taking step by step, like losing weight. Like obviously you work out because I can see how buff you are in your display picture. But just like if you want to like maximize your arms and do different stuff, you have to really focus on one specific area. And when you're growing your muscle, it has to, when you get the lactic acid buildup and all that stuff, and you have to you have to get micro tears in your muscles to actually make them grow. People nowadays in Final Fantasy VII Twitter, it's like they have a lack of understanding about that. Like they want to have all the benefits and the beautiful things without having a lot of the sacrifice that it takes to have those things. So, Yeah, that's my answer, I guess. I mean, I know I probably rambled, but that's my answer to all that, brother.
Mr. Smalls?
Right.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, and you can't have. That's the thing, is that you can't have the beautiful things without destruction, without war, without the major sacrifice it takes to eventually have the freedoms, to have the rights, to have all that stuff. And people think you can just kind of sign a paper and everybody will agree, but that's just not realistically how countries are formed, how legislation's passed. It's a huge power dynamic and leverage and corruption, and all that plays a role in every government. And obviously, we want it to be less because we're the civilians um, being ruled by these kind of overlords and decision makers. But our only chance is to take our piece of the pie, uh, get organized in groups, and protest. So at least we live in a country where we're able to protest freely, well, somewhat freely, without fearing something bad happening. Yo, this dude's sweeping out. Okay, now this is not Jesse's crib, right? I'm like, yo, what a simp. No, is this Jesse's crib? No, it's not Jesse's crib.
Oh, hey, Cloud. Survived the jump? How's Wedge?
He's fine.
And why is he sweeping the dirt? Like,
That's good to hear. Tomorrow's a really big day for all of us.
oh, okay,
When Wedge
next
said
is
he'd been
the.
shot, I was afraid we'd have to call off the whole damn thing. Heading topside in secret. Don't think I could have faced Barrett if something had happened. But Jessie'd been acting weird, and I knew I couldn't just ignore her.
Yeah, see?
She must be prepping the bomb right now. But will she be able to finish before morning?
So, guys, see this? See this? This is not a friendship kind of worry. This is not a friendship kind of worry.
I should go and see if she needs any.
Yeah, see? See? He's like, oh, maybe we should. Yeah. I always knew they had a thing. The true thing, the real thing.
Sorry.
Marley owned a bar named Seven Heaven in real life, but in game she's a landlord. Said owned the slum apartments. The slum apartments. I would think it's a conspiracy until I look at the design. And I call her Merle, but I know her name's Marl or Merle or whatever. So Nightmare. Are you saying that Marl owned a bar named Seven Heaven before Tifa's bar? Because at least in TOTP, the whole story about that is Marley knew the previous bar owner. He got sick. Tifa, the way that Tifa's connection with Marl is because Marl had the same skin graft that Tifa had in the slums. Oh, sick. Let me take a look. How do I even check that on this? Bro, I don't even know how to check this. Notification, send message. Marla Sada refers to Asada Shakur, born George, a prominent black libertarian activist, member of the Black Panther Party of Black Souls. Oh, sick. Known for her radical policies and 79 prison escape and her decades-long exile in Cuba, where she died in 2025 at age. Oh, she just passed away. Damn, bro, my bad. I probably shouldn't, just knowing this stuff, I probably shouldn't go off stream to go read messages while, because I obviously can't edit it out. And I just saw on the stream that it just kind of blacks out the screen. But no, yo, dude, I didn't know any of that. It looks like she just passed away this year in September. That's crazy. I didn't know any of that. But it's crazy how they would have put that much effort into the character name, and kind of establishing all that. But essentially, no. Okay, yeah. I just saying. Okay, I'm talking about it real life. Yeah. Okay. I just got your message. But yo, add me and a friend. Yo, let's party up. Let's play some freaking Call of Duty or something. Not now, but obviously whenever you got some time. But oh, I guess I don't gotta really explain. But I guess for other people who are kind of curious about the whole Marl, why is Marl connected with Tifa, and how does that all work? Well, it's because in TOTP, Marl had the same skin graft surgery that Tifa did, and Tifa then because she was kind of going back and forth through the slums, and she was living in a different slum before, where she met Biggs, Wedge, and Jesse, because she was working at a sandwich bar to kind of pay off her debt for the medical treatment that she got from the Nibelheim incident. And what ends up happening is one day, the owner of the sandwich shop, after Biggs and the crew, whatever, come visit her, and friggin' Wedge orders like 40 sandwiches. It's actually a cutscene they added from TOTP into Ever Crisis. So if you're curious about kind of that whole story, it's only like maybe a 10-15 minute video. There's a guy who pre-records all of his Ever Crisis stuff. His name is Faz. So you can go check out that super cool piece of lore about Jesse, Tifa's little backstory about after she got the surgery, and from Dr. Shirin. And Tifa then, through Marley, started staying at the apartments. And then after the guy at the Seventh Heaven bar got really sick, and obviously because Tifa's super beautiful, and while he was still kind of healthy, because he actually lived in in the basement apartment where the Avalanche HQ is. I'll call it Avalanche HQ, Avalanche Hideout. And when Tifa was selling drinks and whatever, she was bringing obviously a whole bunch of like male clientele, and then she kind of talks to Barrett to be like a bouncer type thing. And Barrett shows up with Marlene, and Marlene never had the dress that she has now, that a really nice pink one. She has like a super shitty dress, and Marl and Barrett have like a huge beef because she's like, how can you let your daughter not be clean, because she's like super dirty too? Because that's the thing, Barrett just left Corel, which was bombed. So, oh man, I'm gonna go into another tangent. I could, okay, really quickly. Really quickly. So Barrett left Corel, and I know earlier on in the video I was talking about Avalanche A, which is Siri, Elfie, Sears, Fajito, and then after Avalanche B, which is eventually when Fajito kind of betrays Elfie. That happens at the Corel reactor, and that's when Rufus kind of says, "I've been the one who's funding Avalanche, whatever. Kill the Turks." That's what Rufus literally says, like, kill the Turks right now to Avalanche, because he has them trapped. Kind of like I Got the High. If you've ever seen the movie The Rock, where the people are in the shower and the people are above. So the Avalanche has the kind of above, and they're able to aim down on all the Turks. And Rufus is like, hey, get me out of this mess, kill all these Turks, which is like Reno, rude, shotgun. It's crazy how like he just said that like just out loud, and how the Turks are super loyal to him now. But we find out through that scene that it doesn't really happen the way it happens in Final Fantasy VII Original. Avalanche is the people who blew up the reactor, and Elfie was the leader who said, let's go blow up the Corel reactor. We kind of learned through FF7 OG that something, quote unquote, something happened at the reactor, and Shinra blamed it on the townspeople. But when you play Before Crisis, you realize, oh shit, that whole story obviously is fabricated. Just like how when they destroyed Benora, Zack's not Zack's hometown, Genesis and Angeal's hometown. It's like, oh, something wrong went here. Just like how they when they went to go extract Mako in Rador got sunk. It got taken back by the planet through the Mana Storm. Just like what happened in Nibelheim, they go and whatever. So you have to understand that that's kind of Shinra's MO, especially being run by the vice president. He obviously told his dad, yo, yeah, we blew it up, just blame it on the people. And then they come essentially and come mow down everybody afterwards to get rid of all the witnesses. And Dine and Barrett just happened to be outside of the town when all that crap was happening. So just keep in mind that the whole the village destroyed the Mako. There was an explosion at the Mako reactor because something went wrong. No, Avalanche blew up the Mako reactor at Corel under the instruction by Elfie. So keep that in mind. And that's when Elfie, super spoiler here, that's where Elfie finds out that her dad, Verdot, who was the leader of the Turks, Chief Verdot, it's exactly at the Corel reactor that she finds that out, because she says something, or she goes to like attack Fajito, because Fajito's like, I'm betraying you guys now. And then Rufus is like, well, I'm the one who's funding your whole Avalanche program. And he's like, don't worry, we have a new funder. So we have to think, well, who is that guy? Who's the new funder? And Elfie goes to attack Fajito, and he like blocks her. Elfie has huge, they're essentially Jenova headaches, where she passes out anytime she uses too much of her abilities, because she's injected with a couple of materia stones that kind of anyways, that Hojo concealed inside of her during her whole youth. Because when, oh, fuck, I'm gonna get the last tangent, I swear. Because when Verdot called in an airstrike against an enemy, the Shinra HQ didn't, the Shinra troops didn't hear him properly, and he called the airstrike in from, um, oh my gosh, from Calm, and destroyed. So Shinra attacked. So Verdot calls, think about it. Verdot calls in an airstrike to some enemies from Calm. There's a miscommunication from the Shinra military, and they say, "Okay, bomb Calm," and he's like, "What?" So they bomb Calm, destroy all of Calm. Verdot, the chief, is responsible for killing his wife and a whole bunch of people. And his daughter is, he believes, is dead. And Hojo, the freaking Hojo's the devil, takes his daughter, brings her to a laboratory, starts kind of essentially torturing her. And he's like, okay, get rid of her. She's a failed project, which he says about Cloud also. And she's like, wait, I'm still alive. And that's how she kind of grew up for her resentment against Shinra. And we actually learn about the destruction of Calm through Broaden in Rebirth, where he's like, when we're at the inn and we first kind of go out on our first little adventure to meet everybody, kind of catch up. And he's like, well, don't you love Calm, Broden? Don't, well, like, aren't you responsible? Like, aren't you happy with your family business? And Broden says, this is not the real Calm, showing us that Broden knows, because Broden was a soldier, obviously, in the Shinra program, and he received Mako injection and is suffering from cellular degradation, not Mako poisoning, suffering from cellular degradation. And he kind of tells us that. So cool, a whole bunch of cool tidbits. That's why I love the lore of Final Fantasy VII. There's so many cool kind of ideas and things that kind of intertwine and go together with all of it. So, in case you didn't know, but I'm sure if you watch my channel, you've heard me talk about some of this stuff before. So,
blown pretty far, of course. It felt like a bad omen or something. So,
get some rest. You need it.
Roger.
Night.
Night. And thanks, really. Lesson 1 for life on the ground floor. A good long rest will cure anything. Thanks for the refresher.
let me talk to him one more time. They might have a suit. Jeez, Weisman, joysticks.
Appreciate you coming.
Man, but he's probably such a chill guy to hang out with. So we also have to think, just a reminder, Biggs remembers doing the reactor missions with Cloud when Zack meets Biggs. So the whole Biggs is alive in a different realm. Well, then how does that Biggs remember this realm if he's in another realm? So 3 meters? Which way am I supposed to go? But like, if this was an old school game, you'd have to like talk to all these people. That's the one thing I hope they do with AI, man. Like, I know AI is coming for all of our jobs, but like, these NPCs should be AI empowered and should be able to talk to them, ask them questions and stuff to try to figure out what to do next and stuff like that. I think it would be way cooler. Just give me another materia here.
Well, if it isn't Cloud Strife, was wondering when you'd show up. Without further ado, here you are.
Yeah.
Thanks for stepping up, Merc. And now for the cherry on top.
Oh. Okay, I get it. Mind letting me breathe?
Depends. Mind coming over tomorrow night? My roommates should all be out for a while.
Are you seriously that desperate? Just let go already.
Only if you promise to come back tomorrow night. Deal?
No deal.
Not happening.
Ah, sorry. Little too in your face? I'll just have to change it up then. Nighty-night.
You already know, my heart's with Tifa. You don't play no games.
Psych.
Slum wisdom. More what to come, buddy. What did you just say?
Stayed up all night thinking about the reactor bombing.
Okay. Y'all still tripping about that?
They pay me if they saw the work I was putting.
I just talked to your girl.
Tomorrow's gonna be a success. I know it. We've all put in the work.
Oh, we got that whisper stuff happening with Tifa next, I think. Or like I wish like you got hungry and like you had to eat food.
Use a bruiser to help me make these deadbeats pay their tabs.
Yeah, sure, bro. How much money are you paying? I'll go get him.
Use a bruiser to help me make these deadbeats.
What you got, buddy?
Keeping your nose to the grindstone, huh? I've got just the thing for a go-getter like you.
Yeah, I need some, not antidotes, but, oh, hell yeah, I'll take these. I'm gonna be broke again. Man, I need to start hoarding my money. Alright, let's go. So I guess rest. Oh, okay, so the... Okay, guys, so I think... Is it here? Yeah, I think it's here. So, for all those people who say it's not a dream, and I know it's a far-fetched opinion, or it's even a far-fetched idea to have, but for all those who play this game here, and they understand that the Whispers are the arbiters of fate, why are the Whispers over Cloud in the stream that's about to happen? What are they trying to prevent? Because they're supposed to protect the original quote-unquote timeline, right? So is the protection that Cloud never is supposed to have?
She's probably asleep.
Yeah, I should wake her up and tell her Jesse's trying to hit on you. Tell her to go whoop her ass. Oh, I didn't see that in real life. Yeah, I went to her memorial, Chapter 21, Black Panther. They dressed exactly like I... Oh, that's hilarious. That's probably what inspired the outfits, man. Because even when you think of the original Before Crisis game, that came out in 2000 and... I think 2005. So yeah, Black Panther moving in the 90s. The Louis Farrakhan kind of grind and all that stuff. I guess it wasn't Black Panther. He was... Islam.
Cloud?
Yeah,
You were out for a while.
just walking.
Lie. Why would you lie to her, bro? You could be
I
honest
ran
with
into
Tifa.
Johnny, by the way. Said not to worry. He was getting out of town.
Oh, that guy.
You weren't thinking of leaving Midgar anytime soon, were you?
Well, seems this old friend of mine's in a tight spot.
What a Chad thing to say. Show the girl you're interested in. She brings something up. Because she's not going to say, I hope you stick around. She's going to say, oh, are you not thinking of leaving? He's like, well, this old friend of mine shows I was in a tight spot, which is clearly referencing that he listened to, oh, what's up, Nick? So he's referencing something that she told her previously. And if you guys ever read relationship books, stuff like that, Neil Strauss, The Game, all that stuff. Girls love it when you remember their conversations. So he's obviously showing here, so let's see how she reacts. Yeah, Nick, I connected my DJI mic to the game. I actually just plugged it in, the receiver, into the PlayStation 5, so I think my voice should be a lot better. Obviously, I can't be talking too loud. I'm not in my own house and whatever. But yeah, man, it seems to be kind of working well. And I think when I was looking at the the broadcasting options, there's actually a screen recording, like a camera option. So I might try to tomorrow connect my iPhone and see if I could stream so you could see my face while I play. But I don't even know if people want to see me play or see me talk about it. Oh, okay, awesome, dude. Yeah, thanks. 1,000 times. Yeah, yesterday was pretty shitty. I tried to listen to it afterwards. I was like, man, this is shit. As if this guy listened to me talk to him, answer his questions. Life's a continuum on the balance between fairness and strife. Yeah, 100%. I agree with that, man. 100%. Those who strike the perfect balance are the only ones who can rise to seventh heaven. Okay, Genova to Sephiroth is the only goal. Yeah, it's definitely a good way of looking at it, man. I couldn't agree with you more, man. The ebbs and flows of life are real. In kind of my faith, because I'm Christian, in the overall Christian faith, we call it a little bit different. Call it like seasons. There's a seasons, like if you watch, even if aside of the religion stuff, if you watch big like orators, guys like Bob Proctor, guys like Brian Tracy, guys like what's the guy with the big teeth and he's super tall? Tony Robbins. Not Lance. What's what's the black guy's name? Les Brown. If you watch guys like that, they often talk about the idea of the religious idea of like there's a season for sowing, there's a season for reaping, but you can't do both at the same time, which essentially echoes your idea about ebbs and flows and balance, man. You plant the grain and you have to wait. There's a couple months where you have to wait, grind, make sure you water it, make sure you nurture it, and then after, which is obviously that sucks, when eventually you can get the wheat and make the beer and make the bread, you're obviously happy at that point in time. So yeah, life is a series of ebbs and flows. 100% agree with that, man. Oh, seventh heaven is a. What is it? Show the perfect balance. Anyone who can rise to seventh heaven. Okay, no, I never even heard about that belief. Is that kind of like a Gnostic kind of belief? Is it where it grabs its roots from like early Gnosticism or early kind of Enlightenment thinkers, maybe uh, um, Confucius kind of believers? Because I could see that kind of being like a Confucius idea or a Taoist kind of idea about balance.
Long time ago, I said I'd be there for her. Made a promise. So...
Can't say this is quite what I had in mind when I put that on you way back when.
If you want to talk, I'm listening.
Oh, what a good guy.
What's with you all of a sudden?
Yeah, see, he said the group at that he was just with, like, oh, you're a softie, and now he's kind of embracing. He's like he's finding the real, not the real, but he's finding a little bit more comfort in the people he's around. Cloud is a very timid, scared to be judged guy, and if you read the Ultimate Omega from Final Fantasy VII Original, it says that the tough guy that Cloud tries to portray is an act. So every time you see Cloud kind of trying to be a tough guy, it's just an act that he's putting on to be the bravado, the hero type of dude. But it's really not his real self, which is why he struggles with who he really is, because he's trying to pretend he's Zack and pretend he's this hero and pretend he's whatever else, but really he's just a timid boy looking for acknowledgement from the girl he's in love with.
With me?
Like you're losing that hard edge.
Yeah, exactly.
That
Calling
bad?
him out.
Not at all. I like it.
Yeah, look at this
Maybe
zesty way
Arlene
this
won't be
dude's
so
sitting right
scared
now.
of you next time.
Kabbalah, Sephiroth means I am everything ever since knowing. Kabbalah is Jewish religion. This is based on Kabbalah. Sephiroth means I'm everything I represent, all knowing, reaching seventh heaven, the highest consciousness. Yeah, goal of it. Yeah, I could see. Okay, yeah. I could definitely see how that could be correlated and make sense. But Kabbalah is Jewish religion. I thought there's like a whole book on like the Kabbalistic books, but or maybe Old Hebrew, maybe not Jewish, maybe Hebrew. Different means balance, which is needed in order to elevate. Okay. I saw somebody make an argument that kind of their names and all this stuff is based on Norse
I'm really glad
mythology.
to have you back, Cloud. Really glad. It's pretty late, huh? I'd like to catch up more, but we should probably both get some sleep, yeah?
Yeah, together in the same bed.
Good night,
Like,
then.
why'd you leave? Come hang out, baby. Let's talk about the olden days.
Good night, Tifa.
Look at this friggin' nerd's face, man. Oh my god. Man, this guy gets no girls. He's like, oh, I finally talked to her. That's like he's looking at the door so hard like that. Oh man, so jokes. Menu. Like, why are there two whispers? What do they represent? Cloud's clearly. Okay, there you go. That's Sephiroth's voice. Okay. So is this supposed to indicate to us that Sephiroth's controlling the whispers? I never really remembered this part, actually. Damn. I did not remember that part.
What's wrong?
Like the voice part. I remember that scene, but not the voice. That's clearly Sephiroth's voice.
Come with me, quickly.
Jenova. Manipulated as Sephiroth. Obviously, always.
We were getting ready to set out when those things showed up and came after us.
The others?
And what's the argument here about this whole scene is that the Whispers injured Jesse so that Cloud could be in the mission.
Let's go.
Right.
Or about the intro to Aerith. Just gotta cut that soon.
Ready?
You know it.
Man, Cole looks sick when he's looks scary when he's. How come okay, what's this battle until I gotta get? Okay, research shows that staggering one's foes positively impacts morale in battle. Fire material, more data required to pursue new development. Okay, so I guess assess them. Stagger a foe can relieve advantage of battle. Use unique abilities on staggered enemies. Okay. So I gotta stagger them, then use unique abilities on the stagger. Yeah, well, let's fight, yo.
Let's head for the bar.
I probably should have put some material. Actually, I don't want to assess. Spells. Abilities.
Allow me.
Physical attacks don't have a slight effect. Stagger engage, so use magics. Attacks will fill rapidly. No weaknesses. Immune to. Okay, can't do anything. Number defeated 0. Alright, so. I should have all materia. Fire all.
Keep it together.
Let me handle
Stagger some of those guys, man. I won't be able to stagger this for some time.
This is stupid.
Man, I wasted this.
There's no end to this. Don't overdo it.
Okay, let's go.
How do you do? Okay, so control Cloud, but then I was going to control her. But her ability gauge doesn't come up fast enough. She needs to get more of these out.
It's on you.
All set.
Perfect. Use unique abilities to stagger. Oh no, wrong one. What the hell? Oh, she's not the assessment here. Oh, he dead? Damn, man. Okay. What if it about sequence?
Deal with that.
Let's do this right. What are these things?
No idea. Pretty sure you can't even see them unless they make physical contact first.
That's all you can tell me?
Okay.
I can tell you they're not invincible.
I guess that's something.
To the physical contact first. Okay, so he's reiterated what happened to him with Aerith. But like, if Sephiroth was trying to like use them to attack, like, why would? Okay. Follow me. If the character. Oh man. Okay. My bad, I'm married. I didn't see that you're writing all this. Anyways, the person. Living in strife. Yeah. It's all ancient religion. Yeah, my whole story has been fixed since before Ochi was even released. Oh wow, okay, so you're kind of sticking to the original kind of scriptures to make your basis on that. That's fair, man. But how did you even know that that's how it would be based on? Like how'd you know that that's how the story was going to be developed? I guess probably once you just started the story, you're like, oh, this resembles this and that and this. Because I think Tifa and all these like names, even if it's referring to Tifa, it would still be new kind of character dialogues that you might not have had access to prior to the game's release. If the characters were named Moses, David, Jesus, Satan, Mary, and Noah. Yeah, I know that entire. Yeah, you're right. Okay, yeah. I get exactly what you mean from that comment. Yeah, dude. If their name was David, yeah, 100%. My mom actually asked me to go see the new David movie that's coming out tomorrow. She's like, hey, you want to go see that movie? I was like, yeah, for sure, mom. Let's go check it out. That's why I got to crash soon, man. Oh, man, it's almost morning here. The story she died in 1992. Complete. Oh, sorry to hear, man. Complete with things. Wow. Okay, you're deep into it. Yeah, man. It's definitely important things to. I gotta walk through this. It definitely shows the impact and wisdom we can have with some of our family who oftentimes don't really get a lot of recognition. At least here in Canada, there's typically when our grandparents get old, we just kind of ship them into a home, which is different than from a lot of other cultures who have them move in and help babysit the kids and help take care and teach recipes and stuff. And our grandparents can offer a lot of wisdom to help us overall in our lives, and I'm happy that you're able to have that connection with your grandma to kind of teach you a lot of things that you've obviously remembered and had an impact on your life. So what's Jenova in this? Benora is a center position team. Jenova, okay. Okay, I can go to combos now. Very well. Okay.
Keep it together.
Okay, let's go.
That's that.
Enigmatic Spectre.
Hang back.
Try to get the. Oh, I should assess this thing. Is it different? Enigmatic? Oh, yeah.
I got your number.
Oh, is vulnerable? Same thing. Good resistance magic? Good resistance.
You're up.
My turn.
Nice.
Be careful.
Ability on. Oh, I missed it.
Let's do this.
Nice.
Let's finish this.
That didn't count as towards the assess thing? I'm probably doing it wrong.
How's your ammo?
Running low. Jesse.
Damn it.
Oh man, that guy kind of looked at me for way too long, you know what I mean?
Huh?
That last Spectre. It's like he knew me.
Jesse.
You okay? Me and my two left feet. Easy now.
What's going on? What's happening?
We ain't putting on a damn show. The hell were those things?
They're so ridiculous, man.
Guess I shouldn't be surprised, though. Never can tell what weird shit'll come crawling out of the scrap down here.
Why was Canon italics there?
I'm telling you.
It hurt?
It's not the reactor, dude.
Wish I could say it didn't, but yeah.
Jenova being the gravity that pulls a person's consciousness downward. Okay. The top of Jacob's ladder and the peak of the unconsciousness and subsequent is known as.
It happened.
Okay, so in this Kabbalic, in this belief in Kabbalah, what exactly is, so the highest level, the peak level of consciousness, or the seventh heaven is known as Sephiroth, or Sephiroth. So would that not be seen as a good thing to achieve, or what everybody should look to achieve, kind of like the Buddhists look for enlightenment? And I love the interesting parallels between that and the game, and obviously you're saying that there's parallels there, but For me, if Genova's being the gravity that pulls a person's consciousness downward, that would kind of resemble a lot of what I've been saying. I'm not saying, oh, I'm right due to Kabbalah that I just learned about, I guess, some of the technicals tonight. But yeah, I've been saying, bro. You know you've been here for a while, man. You know I've been saying Genova. That's the goal of all people. Well, Genova tries to pull a person back. Okay. We say it's 100% on. Oh, okay, cool, dude.
Does it hurt?
Not nearly as much as the fuss everyone's making.
Still, I think you ought to avoid putting any...
I'm fine.
Oh.
That's enough. You're out, Jesse.
Huh? What about the mission? We already sent Biggs in, remember? Don't tell me you're thinking of calling it off.
No, we got this.
The hell you do.
If you need someone to step up, I'm your man.
Yeah, he's still injured from the thing last night. Listen, Merc.
Okay, so here's the thing.
I'm gonna need a raise.
3,000?
Consider it done.
3,000
All
go.
right,
Is that where the
everyone,
joke comes coming from?
in. The mission is on.
Go and raise some hell for me, okay?
Listen, Wedge, I need you to hang back and guard the home front.
What? But I'm in perfect health.
Which makes you the perfect choice to look after Jesse and Marlene.
Hey.
Let's get this show on the road to Mako Reactor 5. Once you got your gear in order, head to the station for the meet. Got it?
Cloud's so funny, man.
This'll help you get squared away. Don't tell me I never did nothing for you.
How much? Yeah, of course I've seen Butterfly Effect, dude.
I'm counting on
You seen Butterfly Effect,
boy.
the deleted scenes from the DVD? Because I have the DVD. The flap of a butterfly's wings could alter the whatever, the series, that give you a whole new series of events that leads to bigger and bigger changes into bigger and bigger events. If the butterfly, I love that movie. Yeah, I love movies like that, man.
Forgot to give this to you, bro.
If you like Nightmare, if you like movies like that that have like good psychological thrillers that have a lot of impact, and if you like kind of the time jump time stuff, check out. There's a movie by Adrian Brody. Adrian Brody won, I believe, an Academy Award for his acting in the movie called The Pianist, and he made a movie with Keira Knightley before Keira Knightley was super huge. It's called The Jacket, and he's like this war veteran who has problems with his memory. And part of the treatment is they put him in a straitjacket and shove him in one of those death lockers where they kind of freeze dead bodies. And he starts having like crazy episodes. And yeah, man, where he's kind of flashing. He's trying to figure out exactly where he is. And am I in the past? Am I in the future? Am I in the present? How come I'm not in the same place? And yeah, man, it's one of the best, like it's one of the better time kind of travel movies. I know Ethan Hawke made a good one too. It's not called Premonition. It's called maybe Rendition or something like that. Also, I like kind of time jumpy kind of movies that mess with your brain, where like Memento or whatever, where you kind of try to figure out what exactly is happening, and they're showing you all the clues right in front of you. That's why I'm a big. That's why when I talk about like FF7, I guess I should pause because they're gonna get dialogue, but that's when I talk about FF7, man. I'm not talking just from like what I want to happen, but it's like a series of repeated events that I see familiarity in, that I think they're kind of showing us in our face. Like it's like when I see certain things, it's like, oh, this is the answer they're showing us right here. Like the whole Queen's Blood stuff, which I won't get into a whole thing tonight again, obviously. But which is the whole Queen's Blood is an allegory. When you think about Queen's Blood, the first thing Ladrell Belmont tells you is, she's calling me, she's commanding me. I should have never unlocked her door. Yeah, bro, they were talking about Genova. Why a robed man comes in and puts their hands on Ladrell Belmont? Why would there be a robed man putting their hand on Ladrell Belmont? Why would there be purple smoke surrounding Ladrell Belmont? Why would the Queen's Blood need the Emerald Witch to sacrifice her life to help destroy her, because that is Aerith's story. But like I said, I won't get too deep into all that stuff because I want to drop the whole Queen's Blood allegory stuff. And the biggest thing I love about that is like, there's a part where Ledra Balma's talking about this monster. She's an abomination, and the only two times we see the words abomination kind of come through in the Crisis Core reunion dialogue is when Sephiroth is at the Nibelheim reactor, and he says, "Look, Cloud," or "Look, Zack. This is look at these abominations." And another time where he's with Zack, and they're looking for Holland. The first time we see Hollander and Genesis in the understudy, and Sephiroth tells Zack, he's like, "Look, these are abominations." And it's funny how they're the only two people that say those exact words, which tells me that they're referencing Jenova even more. So, yeah, man, I love that whole Queen's Blood idea that I have. Of course, I love it. It's my idea, but I just did try to get people on it, man, because I can't get when people come onto it late. The only thing that doesn't experience changes from okay. Imagine life as 7 rungs for the rung. For all people that relive life. Yeah. That doesn't experience changes from life to life is the Aerith. Ah, okay.
Guys, for taking the top spot on the darts leaderboard. You earned it. After you guys come back from the plate, maybe we can play around together.
Relegated to stagehand once again. I'm starting to think I'll never have a starring role.
There's always next time.
What's this? Words of encouragement? Thanks. I need them.
Is there anything back here? I think I already checked the other day. Okay, can't break in. Just a flower. Oh, I can't click it this time. Any notes? I see the bills. Seventh Heaven, welcome here. Tifa. Oh, welcome there. Yeah, look at this drawing, bro. Marlene definitely drew this stick man person. Is that her dad? No, okay, I was gonna say, is that a picture of her dad? But nah, they have two arms. It's probably Marlene drawing a picture of Tifa. Oh, it is a picture. Black hair? Oh man, who knows? My nephew drew, he's 3 and he was drawing the other day and I was just like, man, kids are so funny. It's like drawing the lines, they're just like, let me do what I want.
All right, let's get going.
Sure. After you take a deep breath.
Huh?
I can tell you're nervous.
That obvious, huh?
Like, look at this. Cloud's reading her body language.
Okay, I'm ready now.
You should equipment and allies who left the party. Switch out the material and accessories at this situation command. Cool. That might be it for me though, fellas. Ladies and gents.
An enemy of Shinra's an enemy. Apparently
I'm already full health.
invisible monsters.
Nah. Take a nap. Do some minor things. The decay Aerith is what the tree of life grows from. The top of the tree is a Sephiroth. The Xmas tree is a depiction of. Okay, dude, I would love to learn more about this stuff. Is there like a book that you would recommend to like start to read, or is it mostly kind of, I guess you obviously get a first-hand knowledge, but is there, okay, I did complete this. Is there some way to kind of read more about this, man? I love reading, by the way, so I would definitely read. And my undergrad's in religion. I double major history and religion. So I would definitely read more about this. Okay. But is there any specific like English translation that's better than the others, or do you read it in? Do you read Hebrew? Is it in Hebrew?
I look forward to receiving all of your.
So I might speak French, bro, but French and English and a little bit. It's a Bravo or yeah, I knew that. But also I know that Jewish people have also pass down the written and the oral Torah, which is different. They're not the same. But yeah, I would okay. If it's something I could just grab and get a read of, man, I'd read some of that just to kind of see like what are the deeper beliefs, because there's a lot of things I don't really understand about other religions that I need to either refine or get a little bit better idea about before I kind of form my overall views on what they're doing. So, but I'm all about learning. I'm all about, I don't mind like reading any kind of books. The more banned a book is, the more I want to read it. So I get to sleep, take a nap. Good with the health. Charlie gave me some nonsense. Oh, I'm about to get about to get bear too, right? Should I get another bangle? Should probably get a bangle for him.
Big old swords like yours.
Oh, well, I already have 3. Okay, I guess I don't need another one. Yeah, it's really the first and 5th book about. Yeah, I said the 28 faiths. All I really learned is the laws of. Okay. Yeah. So, were you deep in? Did you? Was it something you're always interested in, Nightmare? Or like, what kind of? You seem pretty knowledgeable about it, man. Like, what kind of grew you're interested in? Was it just kind of exposure to it as a young man, young boy, when your grandma kind of gave you some of the information, or is it something you kind of picked up and like couldn't drop after you read more and more about it, or learned more and more about it? Me, the artist series, Darth Vader Ultimate Evil statue for Christmas, bro. That's sick. No, I haven't seen it, man. The only Star Wars artwork I have is so obviously, well, I don't know if it's obvious, Nick, but I love this show called Avatar: The Last Airbender. So I have this like Star Wars depiction of like all the Avatar cast characters as Star Wars people, and you have Katara's in like the Princess Leia kind of outfit. It's super sick, man. But no, I haven't seen the Darth Vader stuff. No, I haven't, man. I would love, man. No, I haven't, Nick, man. You gotta send me that, man. Either on Discord, either on PlayStation Network, or send me a link. Drop the link so I could go check it out. Did you watch the Kanan? Yo, Nick, you had some homework yesterday. You're supposed to do, man. That Caleb Dune video. Caleb Dune Jedi Knight. It's a 10-minute video. You need to go watch it if you love me. No, I'm not gonna do this mission. I'll probably run to the train, but I'm not gonna do this next mission, guys. We'll just kind of chill. I'm gonna go have a smoke and crash. Like I said, I gotta go check out the new Angel Studios King David movie tomorrow with my mom. Drive her into town.
Have a good day at work, Daddy.
Cloud.
Oh, that music.
Exceeded my expectations. I hope you will continue to help me gather vital information.
Older prisoner, 15, years old. I was on death row 15 years, so I was bored and studied everything I could find, save before starting the next chapter. Bro, I watched it last night. The video was sick as fuck. I fucking told you, dude. What badass. I told you, Nick. I fucking told you, motherfucker. That show's sick. Oh, damn. Nightmare, I didn't know that, man. I didn't know that at all. Okay, so everything kind of sorted itself out, obviously, because now you're a gamer and doing all this stuff, man. Damn. Yeah, man, life has this way of teaching us hard lessons, and I probably shouldn't. I'm not even really reading what this guy said, because I'm still kind of put aback to kind of hearing this, man. Yeah, my brother, obviously nothing that serious, but one of my brothers, it's so, my families are interesting, man. One of my brothers is in the military. And I have another brother who's like special. I think I was you're telling me, yo, are you military? No, my brother is. But and my other brother is he's into a lot of crime and assaults and theft and all that stuff. So trust me, I've been to and from. Obviously not behind on the other side, but yeah, it's a lot. It's a very difficult experience, at least from the way he explains it. Reacclimatizing yourself once you're out and stuff like that. So. But yeah, man, second chances. I'm glad that things kind of cleared up for you, man, because it's been a pleasure getting to know you over this last year and a half that we've been kind of in Mafia's chat now, in my chat, all that stuff, brother. So, What am I even looking for here? You said to save is what you said. And I want to go get this jukebox.
Battle intel submissions.
Yo, lady, move.
Mind if I build the items you buy as local mercs' favorites? They'll fly off the shelves.
Do you even know anyone that works topside?
Yo, I don't have one save. Oh my goodness, I was just doing auto save this whole time. Oh man, that would have sucked. That's crazy. Yeah, save for our next chapter. Yeah, I'm gonna clock out, guys. I'm gonna kind of wrap this things up. I'm gonna go for a smoke, and I gotta crash. And I might actually play like for a shit ton tomorrow. I have a pickleball tournament, I think, on Sunday morning, but I have a huge. Obviously, I'm big in at my church, so I got to do some church stuff on Sunday, and then maybe volunteer or help out for the Christmas Eve service on Thursday night. So I'll be on. I'll be up and around, and I'll try to get the Glenn video out. But the Glenn video, guys, I'm telling you right now, you're not gonna like it. It's a very dense, fact-only, nerd-like video. It's not really like kind of like more social like this. It's a geek out, nerd out video. So if you're into the lore, the deep stuff, you'll love it. If you're like, what the hell, I came to be entertained, you will just be like, dude, go back to live streaming. So thanks guys for tuning in. I'm going to reset the game also so I can get the Japanese voice actors in here for the next batch of the game. And yeah, man, I'll catch you guys tomorrow. Peace.